really want it, you gotta be it. As Ms.Blue has shared with the world, it's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. If you want it, grow it. If you believe it, know it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Live it. If you receive it, give it. Nothing's missing, I'm it. It's all about frequency. In the past I thought I lost it, but the truth was always near. Every scar became a teacher, every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing, every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it. Show it. If you want it, grow it. Grow. If you leave it, know it. Know. All about frequency.
Ask the question, how is this possible? The answer subtle, synchronicities audible. Keys unlocking, belief expanding. Frame by frame, new life commanding. No chase, no match, I embody the key. The light I own unlocks destiny. Raise my vibration, reality shifts. Every dream I desire already exists.
Nothing's coming to me, no, no. Already here. When I raise my vibration, the vision is clear. Vision is clear. Oh, if you want it, grow it. Grow. If you leave it, know it. Believe it. It's all about frequency. Oh, if you dream it, live it. Give it. If you receive it, give it. No, nothing's missing. I'm it. It's all about frequency.
Daydream with me, let your mind explore all the things we were created for. Possibilities, an open door that keeps us reaching out for more. Sure that I'm not sure, knowing I don't know it, so I listen for my inner voice. Carry the winds, drown out the rain, but will it make sense without the pain? Won't color me blue. it flaws. It all gets heavy, sinking under all the cost. Sure that I'm not sure. I know when I don't know it, so I listen for that inner voice. It carries the wind, drowns out the rain. Will it make sense without the pain? Will color me blue, tickle me pink. Who knew that at the brink of the end, life could begin? I know there's so much trauma, but try search inside my love. Carried the winds, drowned out the rain. It'll make sense after the pain. Will color me blue, then tickle me pink. 'Cause who knew that at the brink of the end, life would begin again.
Oh my goodness. Peace and greetings, Soul family. Welcome on in. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The name of that frequency is called inner voice. Inner voice. And it was perfect to start off this share tonight. It's by King Sis, and it's called Inner Voice. And it's a song that I refer to often. In fact, I was doing a little bit of channeling here, just so you guys could see in real time sort of what goes on in the creative process within my energy, within my mind, or, when I'm getting myself in position to get ready to start my day, to get ready to do the work, any of that. I wanted you to see it, feel it in real time. Because the times that we're living in now is those real times. And yeah, I think it was a perfect way to start off on this 11/11 day, depending on where you are in the world. It is November the 11th, this powerful day. So I trust that you have allowed yourself today to feel. You've allowed yourself the opportunity to listen to your inner voice, that higher voice inside of you, and kind of drown out some of the pain, kind of drowned out some of the trauma, kind of drowned out some of the fear, kind of drowned out some of the noise that is going on around you. It's a lot happening. And one thing is for sure, I think you all know this. Your life will never be the same after this moment. And we have had many of those moments where our life is forever unfolding. Our life is forever changing in a profound way. And we don't have to wait for years and years and years to look back and say, my life is different. I can literally go back 4 or 5 days and see how I have changed in the last 4 or 5 days. let me know in chat if you can feel that within yourself, like that gap between where you are, where you want to be, and the things that are happening in between. That time is collapsing and it's happening ever so fast. I want to give a big shout out to everyone celebrating a born day today. So happy born day to all the Scorpios in the building and everyone who will be celebrating a born day, a birthday during this very powerful Scorpio season. Happy born day to you. There's a couple of reasons I decided to come on tonight, and I want to share those with you all here. I want to welcome you in. So I'm going to kind of get out of myself here for a moment and just kind of come into the moment. But I have been in the Akashic records, in the quantum field, in the galactic records, in that energy for a minute. But I've come out for just a moment. Really just sending love out to all of the soul family in the planet. So many this week, and here we are just on Tuesday, just from going from Monday to Tuesday, working for soul family members who are dealing with a lot at this time. And so I definitely want to send them so much love because I have been sending them love, light, and healing to so many. And then also for those of you who are celebrating, because this is a time of celebration. It's a time to have faith, but it's also a time of celebration. And sometimes that can be hard to do. And that's why we definitely have to learn how to tap in to our inner voice. You know, this also was in perfect alignment. I'm going to ring the bell really quick. For everyone who is a part of self-love, the new shadow work class, because this is exactly what we were diving into deep yesterday. And you might have even felt this energy yourself from the collective of this energy of this light coming out, because this is what we worked on yesterday, our inner voice. And they had some profound discoveries about their inner voice and how to connect with that voice and how to be able to pull their frequencies of love and into their higher self for transformation and elevation using their own voice. It's something we all should really be doing. And it's so needed at this time. So needed. But there's a lot of things to honor at this time and a lot of things to celebrate. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to everyone who's here. So shout out to everyone who's here. Please like and subscribe. Let's hype this video up. And I would love for you all to do that. The other thing, I had this sort of deja vu moment today where I was looking at my phone and I got a notification from YouTube. And I was just kind of coming out of a session. I picked up my phone and I happened to see it. And when I strolled past it, it said, "Congratulations. 16 years ago, on this day, you uploaded a video." And I screenshot it, or at least I thought I did. And I thought, 16 years ago? I thought I'd been on YouTube longer than 16 years ago. And actually, I have been on YouTube about 16 years ago. I have been doing the work for over 20 years, but I was on YouTube 16 years ago. I didn't remember it was this date. And so later today, I went back to go look for the video. And I seen videos from 16 years ago, because on this channel, I have videos going back to 16 years ago. One of the videos, one of the first one, it's not the first one I did, but one of the first ones that I did that is still on the channel is a spirit quest that I did. And in that spirit quest, I am talking about thoughts and things. And that video is still here from 16 years ago. And then there was another video that I did with the goddess Hathor. I was studying at that time the ancient Kemetic sciences, and I was studying with Siba Haru, and taking classes and learning about Egypt and about Kemet and about the goddesses and the gods, and even going through that process. At that particular time, I was given my Kemetic name, which was the goddess Het Heru, or the goddess Hathor. And I was just coming into that. Just coming into that. And it was so mind-blowing to go back down memory lane and to go back 16 years ago. Like 16 years ago. So I went on this quest to look for the video, and I remember the video. Because 16 years ago, the video that I did, which was a voiceover video, the video was done by Baby Blue. My daughter did it. And in the background of that video, it is first the recording of Dr. Martin Luther King, where he talks about, you want to be important? Wonderful. That speech. You want to be famous? Wonderful. He goes into this whole thing where he says you don't have to have a degree in science. You don't have to understand Aristotle's a theory of relativity. But all you need is a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. And then I'm talking. Well, the world was different back then. So I had to end up taking that video down for copyright purposes. And so that's why the video is not there. But that video was posted on 11/11, 16 years ago. And so I wanted to come on to acknowledge this energy. Because if you look at the number, and do me a favor, you can do it in chat. And I see you all in chat, and I'm definitely going to be over there to love on you all as well. I want you to write 11/11, put the semicolons between it. And I want you to put that up as your acknowledgement of your presence, of being here, and the transformative energy that 11/11 brings. Because this is yet another opportunity for you to choose you. Yes, to walk through the gates, to walk through the portals, to take off. Because it also looks like a runway. You can take off. And this is the energy that you can begin to move yourself forward. And, how many of you have had some things kind of heavy on your consciousness at this particular time that you can relate to with this energy of 11/11? 11/11. You can think of 11/11 is you started from the bottom, now you're here. You know, as the Drake song says, we started from the bottom. Now we're here. This is what 1111 energy is. 1111 speaks to as above, so below. It's a very karmic number. A lot of people don't connect karmic energy to 1111, but it's very karmic. This is also the energy that takes you back down memory lane. I can hear Minnie Rippleton singing, I see your photograph. It kind of made me laugh. Back down memory lane, right? This is you going back down memory lane in your life. And for some of you, maybe even lifetimes of going back down memory lane. So if you found yourself sort of being a little nostalgic here, if you found yourself sort of going back down memory lane, reflecting on things of the past, looking at your life and really kind of just taking an overview of where you are now, then know that that is a beautiful thing for you to do at this moment. It's a beautiful thing to do, to go back down memory lane, not to feel the pain, not to be in fear, not to be in sadness, but to see how far you've come and to understand what to do next. This month of November should be called the month of helping hands, because this is the month where most people need help. They need assistance. And I want you to know that I came on tonight not because you need to be fixed, because nothing is broken. We've talked about this for many, many years here. There's nothing wrong with you, but to assist you. And also, if you're in the position where you need help, because during this Scorpio season, this energy, and as we get closer to about the 20th of this month, it's going to be a strong, strong pull. And some of you right now may feel like you're actually playing tug of war. Tug of war with your life, tug of war with your thoughts, tug of war with what is going on, just playing tug of war. And all that is asked is for you to surrender. But you're not going to surrender to someone or something. You're asking to surrender to your highest and greatest good. And it doesn't always look like that. It doesn't always feel like that. But that's what's happening. That's what's happening for many, not for everyone, but for many. And I'm sure if you're not there at this moment, I'm sure that we all can relate to have been there. And so it's asking for you to surrender. Stop fighting. Stop shadow boxing, because Scorpio season will have you shadow boxing. You'll be boxing in the dark, not knowing who you're fighting, not knowing who the enemy is, but you are swinging in the darkness. Yeah. So I have a little something here I prepared, but before I get to my notes, because I don't want to get too far off track, I want to say congratulations to all the winners in the giveaway. And yes, I am behind on emails. Let me go ahead and put that out there. I am behind on responding to you, but Baby Blue is checking all the emails on Instagram, following the directions. So we will be getting to you guys. So if you sent it, know that we got it. We got it. And if there's anything else that is needed, definitely that will be expressed. It'll be expressed to you. We will let you know. So I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you all for having patience. I will be able to get to your emails. I don't know when, but I am going to get to your email. So before we get into what I want to talk about, which is not much, not really. Let me ask you, how are you all feeling? Like, I want you to literally take your hand, put it on your belly button, drop down in your body. How are you feeling? How are you all doing? How are you feeling? And it's 11:11. You can't make this up. How are you all feeling? How are you feeling? And what actions have you taken with yourself today? What actions have you taken to move yourself forward? It's so much healing energy that's here. But it's also fast-moving energy. Fast-moving energy, like super duper fast-moving energy. But some of you could be feeling exhausted. Your body may be saying, we are going through this recalibration, reset motion, and we need to recalibrate and we need to reset our energy. So you have to listen to that. Listen to that. Because in this particular week, if we're going to talk energetic, there's a rare water grand trine that's happening this week. And it really is an upheaval, both physically and energetically, of a flow of emotional cleansing, release, followed by a wave of intuitive upgrades. So if your emotions have been off the Richter scale, this is one of the reasons why. One of the reasons why. Find something you love to ground your energy into. Find something that you can do. If you can get outside in nature and walk or touch a tree or, be in that space. Find some music that soothes your soul. Call a friend and let them know that you would like for them to come and to sit with you. Talk to whoever you need to talk to or can talk to. For some of you, this may be more intense than others. More intense than others. And this is where our support system comes in. And this is the season of helping hands. You cannot be afraid to get the help and support that you need. The other thing that is happening while we're going through this whole emotional cleansing. And when I say cleansing, baby, I'm talking about emotional cleansing. And I also want to send so much love out to those on the planet that is dealing with the water energy. In my 2025 prediction video that I did in 2024, I talked about this, the fire and the water. We're in this water season. I can do an update on this as well to just tell us what we have coming for these next couple of months as we move ourselves into 2026. I'm actually working on those predictions at this particular time. But more than be focused on the prediction, I want us to be focused on making a change. Because the atmosphere that exists out here is based on the emotional atmosphere that we have inside. There is nothing greater that is really happening in our sphere than really what we are each contributing to on the planet. This is the start of Mercury retrograde, right? As well as other planets going retrograde. And that retrograde, we talked about this, is all about sort of kind of giving us that little bit of boost to reflect, to revisit, and to revise. You are called to revise, to upgrade, to integrate, to alchemize you. But you're not being forced to do that. It's based on your free will. It's based on your free will. Now, I want to remind you I think this 16-year marker came up as a reminder. And I'm going to share that with you all, and then we're going to talk about some other things. But it's to remind you that it's never too late. It's never too late. Sometimes we get in situations, we have things happen to us, and we think it's too late. But that's not true. And so my love goes out to everyone in Jamaica, everyone in the eye of the storm that just passed and the storm that is coming from Thailand that is going to be hitting places, other storms that are coming, ice storms that are coming, Canada, water storms that are coming from different parts. There will be those storms that come. So there's a lot moving through the air right now. Storms, temperature, swings, emotional weather, just as strong as the physical weather. But I want you to understand that beneath all of that motion, there is always a still point. And that still point is your heart. So every time you breathe into that still point, into your heart, you remind your body that safety and clarity are not outside of you. That's where the real frequency control begins. Not forcing peace, but remember, it is our birthright. We all have peace that can live inside of us. All of us. "16 years. It just reminds me that time is not a mirror, or time is not a ruler. It's a mirror. You know, it really is. And we can look back and see who I was, where I was, and I can look deeper at how far light can travel. So, what's happening right now is the planets are turning us all inward. You're being called to go inward. Not to judge what you see, but to honor what you see. Reflection is never about regret. It's about recognition. And a lot of times we wait for the outside world to give us that recognition. But we're being called to go within for the recognition. Because when you honor where you have been, that's when you truly open up the portals to where you're going. So let 1111 mark that you are literally opening up your portal to where you are going. There was a song, and I remember when I was little, I used to watch it. If you ever watched the movie Mahogany with Billy D. Williams and Dinah Ross, and she sang in that song, do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Even being very young, that song stuck in my head for months. For months. Go figure. I thought I was supposed to figure that out. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? This is the perfect time to write a letter to yourself. Not in the future, but now. Write a letter to yourself about your life, your reflection, how you see your life, how you're living your life, how your life is going. Where can you be grateful? Where can you have compassion for yourself? And then where do you dare to dream to go? Where do you dare to dream to go? Where are you going to? Right? Because no matter what's going on now, it is something greater for you. I felt like I needed to bring this message. My energy is actually moving 1,000 miles an hour. But I wanted to bring this message. I've received so many emails. I haven't been able to respond back to you guys, but just know, hang in there. Never give up on yourself. Like I said, I've been on YouTube for 16 years, really not active on YouTube, truth be told. I think I have just kind of recently kicked it in and been forced through my own doing, because I did it. So I guess I can't say forced, but changing up the way I'm doing things. And you all will see the change here, even on this channel. But you've seen the evolution going all the way back from the remix eras. So I'm a person that can tell you that when you've built something on a platform for 16 years and the platform goes away. Luckily, I knew 2 years prior, and I kept kind of reminding you guys that I would be changing things up and I was going to make this move, and I took the leap of faith myself, so it wasn't a devastating blow. But I've had to shift. I've had to pivot. I've never had to hide these things for you. I've always been very transparent because I want you to see what it's like to live this life for real. That there are some ups and downs, and it's not just about pretending things are not happening, but it is about staying present long enough to find a solution. And that's what I would like to think that I do for you. I'm not here to fix you. I am here to assist you. and that you are not looking at yourself like there's something wrong with you, like you need to be fixed. There's nothing wrong with you. But we have to expand our consciousness and awareness, and we have to be able to ask for help. I remember when I first started getting heavy into working with spirit guides, and one of the things they told me is that humans have a hard time asking for help. They don't want to ask for help, or they don't want the help that is needed. And sometimes we lock ourselves away and we put blinders on and we only want to go one way. But I want you to know that we are living in a time where anything is possible. Can you put yourself in that position to receive miracles and to create magic in your life? Because this is the time now where you can receive miracles. A miracle can happen to you if you're opening up to having faith and taking the action on that faith. "16 years. By the way, like and subscribe, because more than 85% of you listen to the channel, but you're not subscribed. And I would really love it if you subscribe. If you would subscribe. I think back because one of the things that I said to you guys, I said, you know what, here, I would love it if by the end of the year we could get to 16,000. I had no idea I would get that email on this channel that would say, on this day, 16 years ago, you uploaded a video. You uploaded a video 16 years ago. Had no clue what I was doing. None. Zero. Zilch. No clue. And so I say that to you too, that guess what? There's something waiting to be birthed inside of you. There's something waiting to start inside of you. And you're trying to wait till you have it all packaged and pretty with a bow on it. Or, you got it all standing up right before you take that leap of faith. This is your time. This is your time. The world is going to keep whirling. So if you're waiting for the world to get it right, baby, that's going to be many lifetimes. There is absolutely nothing wrong with planet Earth. Hear me out. Because we live in this world of contrast. We talk about this all the time. The contrast is there. It's not going away. It's supposed to be there. The goal here is to bring more light for those who choose and to be able to move above wrong and right, good and bad. That you understand that there's something greater taking place here. And leading by the love of your heart is what you need to do. So I want to say that we're gonna talk about some other things here, but I just kind of wanted to come on because when I seen that, I said, whoa, 16 years. It's been a little longer than 16 years, but 16 years because I had the channel and didn't upload a video. I mean, hell, YouTube ain't but 20 years old. So, listen, we started about the same time, but I was moving at my own pace. I wasn't chasing anything. Now, the world has changed a lot since then, but, It's a whole lot going on. So yeah. So I had a whole little thing that I wanted to tell you guys, and I'm just going to tell you, like I said, because really tonight, what you're getting a chance to see, or what I'm going to share with you mostly here, and then we will move on, I promise, is that this message is a part of me that has walked 16 years of ups and downs and revelations and transformations, because it was a lot. It was a lot of that. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of revelations, a lot of transformations. And that's the part that I'm really speaking to, that part of you tonight that refuses to let go of a dream. Because I did have a dream. And 16 years has taught me this, that dreams stay alive when you stay alive inside. That's how your dreams stay alive. When you stay alive inside, you don't need the world to applaud your unfolding. You only need the courage to keep showing up for yourself. I do this work because I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Even when it was quiet, because it's been quiet, even when it was uncomfortable, because it's been some uncomfortable time, and even when the vision felt like it was way too big, too scary for anybody else other than me to understand. I didn't begin this because I had it all figured out. No. Oh, no. I did not start YouTube because I had it all figured out. I began this because there was something inside of me that desperately wanted to feel like I wasn't abandoning myself yet again, because there were so many things in my life I felt like at that time that I had abandoned. I would get these wonderful ideas. I would get excited about doing things, and suddenly something would go on, something would happen, not even something tragic, just something would go on, and I would abandon me for anyone or anything, for work, for anything. But one of the things that I have learned on this journey, and I have shared with you guys, is this: the moment you choose yourself, that is when you're going to shift timelines. That's how you truly quantum leap, when you choose yourself. The moment you honor your calling, the path is going to open for you. I know this for a fact. The moment you say yes, life starts to rearrange itself, period. The moment you say yes, it's never too late. It's not too late for your voice. It's not too late for your purpose. It's certainly not too late for your joy. And it's not too late for your evolution. And it doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter what you're going through at this time. And it doesn't matter what has happened. It is never too late. So 16 years later, wow, I have learned that growth is not linear. It's not linear. It's not linear. It's divine. And I learned that many, many years ago. I've been saying divine timing for over 16 years ago. Maybe it is the ancient soul in me from a past life that brought that back, that had that understanding. But know that life is layered. It's sacred. But most importantly, life is yours. It's yours to live. Yours to live. And here's something. I wrote this down, so if you guys see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes app. Here's something so powerful that I learned on my journey. You are allowed to bloom again. And I want you to let that sink in, because sometimes we think that we only get one chance to bloom. But I will stand here and I will bear witness and let you know that you are allowed to bloom again. You know? You are allowed to rise again, and you are allowed to rewrite your destiny at any moment. For those of you who have had the visionary guidance sessions from me, this is one of the things that I specialize in and I'm able to do. I can literally draw out your energy and your divine blueprint, and I can tell you every single time that you rewrote your destiny again. It's amazing how it never leaves our energetic blueprint. I can see when you decided that you wanted to write your destiny again. And it is through doing these sacred sessions, these spiritual consultations, that I've been able to see I can change these things. We can all change these things in our life. You are not stuck with the cards you were dealt. You are not stuck with the biology you were dealt. You are not stuck with the circumstances that you were dealt. You are not stuck with any of those. You can rewrite your destiny. Whether that's your family, whether that's where you were born, what country you were born in, or any of the challenges that you may be facing today, you can rewrite that. You can rewrite your destiny at any given moment. So I want you to know that this message is a reminder. Don't abandon your dreams. Don't abandon your heart. And don't abandon yourself. Because when you stand on your truth, when you are on yourself, everything that is meant for you begins to start moving towards you. You deserve to witness your own magic in motion. One of my very first oracle decks was the Know Your Magic deck, because I realized that I deserve the right to witness my own magic. I love reading about magic. I love hearing about other people's magic. But I learned that I deserve to witness my own magic. This is what I teach, and I've helped thousands and thousands of people around the world witness their own magic. That's what we all came back to do. A part of that is to witness our own magic. So, the world deserves to feel the light that only you can carry, because that is your God spark. And I know each and every single one of you has your own God spark inside of you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 So yeah, I just wanted to share those thoughts with you guys. Thank you so much for, being here to witness that and allowing me to share that with you. 16 years on YouTube and over 2 decades in this work, still on the journey, still learning, still growing, and giving myself an opportunity to bloom yet again. And I want that to be sort of a confirmation to your realization. Don't give up on your dreams. If something you're doing is not working, abandon the way that you're doing it, but you don't never abandon the dream. The dream stays alive inside of you. So don't ever let the dream die in you. Yeah. All right. Well, well, thank you. I'm glad that it helped to uplift your vibration. I wanted to share that with you all. Come on and love on you all as well. Many of you have a born day going on, and I'm so super excited for you. I'll take some questions. If you have some questions, we can do a few questions. I'm not going to stay too long. Let's hit that like button. I would love, it's more than 200 plus of you guys in here. If you feel called to be here at this moment, that you like and maybe even think about subscribing. I would love for us to hit 16,000 on this channel, right? I would love for you all for us to hit that here. I would love that. Yeah, I would love that. We need a little intermission. Do we need a little intermission? Because I want to see who's in the building. I want to see who's in the house. I want to give some shots out to you guys in the building. So we're going to put on, we're going to get tapped in. We're going to get tuned in. And then I want you to tell me where you're tuning in from, what state, what country you're tuning in from, and what part of the world. And if it is your born day, please let me know as well. Let us know so we can love on you some more. It is Scorpio season. Shouts out to all the Scorpios in the building. You know, interesting energy right now. The moon is in its last quarter, or what we call the last quarter moon is happening right now. And then we also have that energy of that Leo fire. Even though our constellation is still there, the sun is still in Scorpio. You know, we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on. But remember, the external sky is only an internal reflection of what is happening on the inside of you. So if you ever want to check the atmosphere and the frequency, start with you, because that's where it begins.
Tapped in, tuned in, turned all the way on. This ain't just a vibe, it's a freak scene bomb. Ms.Blue in the building, oracle flow, cracking codes of the cosmos. Now you already know. Yeah. Ride the wave, feel the light, it's frequency love tonight. Ms.Blue gon' take you higher, burning truth with sacred fire. This is soul talk, rebirth from the womb. Say it with me, I can alter my course at any time. Yeah. Tap in, turn on. Yo, your higher self already logged in.
Wow, we have a lot of people celebrating birthdays. A lot of people. Happy birthday. Happy born day. Ra's son is turning 24 years old. Happy born day to him on this powerful day. And let me go back because you guys are moving too fast. Dean celebrated a birthday yesterday. Happy born day to you, Dean. Wow, you guys are out there. I thought somebody else said that they were having a born day today. I thought somebody else said, yes, here we go. This is Vera. Is it Vera? The Call Me Ike or Vern, Vera. Listen, we ain't doing all that. Call you Ike. Okay, Ike celebrated a birthday yesterday, 45 years young. Welcome on in and happy born day. Sorry if I tore that up. Happy born day to you as well. Happy born day to you. Happy born day to you. Let me see something here. You guys, hold on a second. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Happy born day. Your youngest grandbaby, Davina. Birthday is today. Wow. Okay. Toronto, Canada in the building. Welcome on in, Canada. Good to have you in the building. Let's see. Long Beach, Mississippi. Is that Mississippi in the building? Welcome on in. California is in the building. I'm just going to give you guys some shouts out. The DNB is in the building. The Guru Wiz is here. Whose birthday is today? HTX Houston's birthday today. It's your birthday today, Anubis? Get out. Oh, wow. Happy born day. Okay. Okay. All right. You guys are shouting it out. Happy born day. All right. Checking in from Springs, Mississippi. Okay, you got a born day coming up. Black Hummingbird got a born day coming up on the 13th. Okay, all right. Welcome on in. Sherry is checking in. Welcome. Is that France in the building? Paris in the building? My grandmother turned 93 years young today. Wow. Happy born day to her. Wow, you guys. Yes, yes. All the Scorpios, yes, in the building. Yeah. You know, here is something. If you guys are in the building and if you want and your birthday is today, I'm going to start with today because we got a lot of people in the building. We got Karen checking in from South America. Welcome on in. Anubis, it's your born day today. Yes. Happy 11/11. Griffin is checking in from Kingston, Jamaica. We're still always sending love out to Kingston, Jamaica. Omaha, Nebraska in the building. True Scorpio. Okay, birthday on the 17th. But we're going to start with born days today. If you guys want, I can do a mini reading for you. If there is a mini reading, you have a question, I want you to put Q in chat. I don't know if Lola Falana is here or any of the moderators, but this is what I want you to do, to put that and put your question in chat. If your birthday is today, because if your birthday is today, it's your birthday. I'll do a reading for you. Maybe I'll even pull some cards for you. If you want, if that's what you want. If that's what you want, the DNB, Miss Jasper Music is in the building. Good to see you, sis. All right. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I don't see no motion with the questions, so if we don't have no questions, it's cool. If y'all don't want a birthday reading, it's cool. It's cool. Hey, I've been seeing you, feeling your spirit. I look up and you're live. Much love from Philly. Welcome on in. Glad that you are here. Glad that you are here. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Ms.Blue, thank you for your contribution. I became an author today. Well, congratulations on becoming an author today. Oh my goodness. Wow. Now that's a big accomplishment. Let me see if I can get some applause for us. Yeah. Congratulations to you. Let me go back. Unique Lady G55. Congratulations. All right. Question for my son. Is there a word for his spirit from his spirit guides on this next chapter in his adult life? So I want to ask a question. Like, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Is this your question or did he want to know the question? Just curious. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So right now, I'm taking questions from the birthday people. Welcome on in the building, Queenie. Always good to see you. Okay, y'all just asking questions. We trying to get the birthday folks together. Can we let the birthday people have they moment? They say y'all not asking no questions for the birthday. They say y'all not asking no questions. They say the birthday people, y'all don't have no questions. Y'all ain't got no questions. Question from him about his son, most likely. Hello, Robert. Robert said this is Robert. Good to see you, Robert Wright. Yes. You giving out all your birthday, if possible. Yes. Well, so let's do this. Let's do this. It's for the birthday people today. Don't y'all want the people for the birthdays to go first? If it was your birthday, don't you want to go first? Don't you want to go first if it was your birthday? We trying to get the birthday people in there. So we're going to do Ra's son. He did not ask. I completely understand. No. Because, well, I mean, I can still give the word to you. I just was curious because, his guides, they on some, they was just letting me know. But of course, as his loving, powerful mother that you are, of course, I'm going to do it for you. But I was just curious because I know where to go. I know where to go with this. Okay. So I pulled a card. Here's a card that came up. Embracing. And I want you to look at that. You can see right there the bird as he's looking out, embracing. And so right now, your son's guides want him to know that it is time for him to get focused. Focus on those. If the computer can focus, want him to get focused. Completely focused. Focused on what it is that he wants to experience in his life. Because right now, what is happening, he's focusing on too much, thinking what he wants to do in life. But it'll be an easier way for him to figure it out if he can focus on what he wants to experience in life. Whatever that looks like for him to experience in life, to own that. Interesting enough, his born day vibration comes to a 13. That is the number of the divine feminine. It ultimately adds up to a 4. 4 is connected to Aquarius energy. So he's a very heavy thinker, right? And it also is the energy that opens up doors and opportunities. Remember, when your birthday comes, you have this window. Like really the divine God, the universe is blessing you, and sort of kind of like in our American system, when you first become president, you get so many days where you can pretty much sign anything into order and it's not challenged. It'll get challenged later, but in the beginning, you can put anything in action. Nothing is going to stop you. There is no resistance. While the spiritual side of that is whenever you have a born day, you get 52 days to put anything that you want out in the world, and you will get the support you need. So encourage him to really think about more about what he wants to experience as opposed to how can it happen. And so this is about getting focused on embracing his life the way that he sees fit. Because right now, the greatest thing that he's searching for is inner peace. Inner peace. It would be really, really great for him to take up a practice of yoga or Tai Chi, something where he can get some of this energy. He has a lot of built up kinetic energy inside of him. He doesn't really express himself that much. And so he has a lot of suppressed anger, frustration inside. And it would be really, really great for him to get into something physical to get this energy out of his physical body. Get it out of his body so that he can exert this energy out in a very, very healthy way. But happy born day to him on this powerful day. Yeah. Happy born day. Happy born day. Let's see who is next. I think Anubis put something up there. So let me see. I'm going to look for I'm going to look because you guys put the question mark. I can find it by the question mark. All right. All right. Anubis said, I remember you did a reading for Gemini Rising regarding doing too many things at one time. What should my main focus be from my spirit guide? So, Anubis, your main focus needs to be to finish what you've started. What I'm seeing from your guides is that you have some things that you started that you haven't finished. In fact, you're in the midst of a project right now, something that you started that you haven't finished. And so your problem is not having too many things that you're doing. That's not your issue. Your issue is you have to decide which one will I finish now? Am I going to finish what I'm working on? Am I going to finish this class I was studying? Am I going to finish so I can accomplish this goal to purchase this new car or to move? What is going to be the focus? Is it going to be to make this move you've been plotting on, thinking about, I see for a while? Or is it going to be, something else, this business that you have been working on? So you don't have the issue of having too many things. Your issue is finishing what you start. You have the ability to focus, Anubis. And when you really, really lock in and focus, you can achieve anything. Like you're almost unstoppable. I'm not going to say almost unstoppable, but one of the things that's stopping you is courage. Courage. And I'm not saying you don't have courage, because you have a lot of courage, but you don't want to fail. And because you are so focused on not failing, what's happening is you're actually setting yourself up for failure. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a couple of steps back, take your top 3 things that you say that you want, because one is pulling on you more than the other. And that's what I want you to focus on. Finish that. And once you finish that, then you can go back and you can do the other one. You can do all the things that you want to do. And I really know that you will, and you will do them well. You just cannot do them all at the same time. You cannot do them all at the same time. And you're easily distracted. I know I said it. You're easily distracted and you don't use your gifts enough. Again, that courage. Why aren't you putting that work out there? Why aren't you speaking up? Why aren't you doing those things? You are not stepping into your superpowers. And one thing about your superpower, it has to do with you have to be present. You have to speak. This is how you activate things. You have to show up. You have to speak. And what you're trying to do is be in the background, be in the shadows, work behind the scenes. And it's not calling for you to do that. It's calling for you to be front and center. So there are some things you got to clean up. And I mean that energetically and I mean physically. You've got to physically clean up. Clean it up. And you got to open your mouth and you have to speak. When you speak, you will see that everything you are asking for, everything that you have questioned, everything that you need will come into your scope. So it's time to lock in. It's lock-in season for you. Finish that one thing. Finish that one thing and start showing up with courage, not worrying about, yes, it's that defection mentality. Yeah. Easily distracted. But quiet as it's kept, you can focus on what you want to focus on. So you can focus. Just don't let yourself get distracted. Don't let yourself get distracted. This is the time for you to lock in. Let's see what's going on here. I actually haven't started sharing this publicly yet, but I am 28 weeks pregnant. Okay. And I wanted to see if there's any messages for me to make the rest of their belly. Any messages for me to make. Are you having twins? You having twins? Let me know you having twins. You having twins? My bad. Let me put that down. My bad, Kira. Are you having twins? Because you did say there. I'm just asking. Are you having twins? Because you know twins is on the rise. Yeah. There is a book called Nurturing the Unborn Child. I did a show about it maybe more than 13 years ago. Amazing book. If you can get your hands a copy on it, I want you to definitely go and pick up that book. And how you can make their journey is to continue to show up for yourself in the most loving and beautiful way. You know, truth be told, believe it or not, most souls do not actually enter into permanently until, I'm not going to spoil it. I won't tell you the gender, but you have a great idea of what it is. So I'm just not going to spoil it. But they don't enter most souls until they get ready to take their breath. They're not going to enter. But what I will tell you is you're doing wonderful. You are doing wonderful, loving and wonderful. So just continue to take care of yourself. Love, keep yourself in a good, enjoy this beautiful time of giving birth. It's really not anything that you need to do. Make sure that you are taking your vitamins and supplements, eating. Other than that, there really isn't nothing. You are really right on track for something beautiful. So yeah, congratulations again. We get another baby. We get one of these Atlas babies coming into the atmosphere. So this is definitely going to be one of those origin children that's coming in the building. Welcome on into everybody who's here joining us in the live. Wow, congratulations. Yeah, you got to come back and let us know if you are having twins. Where have you been? I'm not going to wish that on you. I'm not even going to say nothing. How about that? I'm not even going to say anything. But let's see. I'm taking questions from the birthday people. Just doing some light readings, you guys. I'm not, I see some of y'all asking me go into the Akashic records, do this, do that, do this, that. Listen, it's for the birthday people. It's for the birthday people. Thank you, love. Thank you so much, love. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see. I don't know how I got back to the top of the questions. It's kind of hard doing this by myself. Let me see who's next. Let's see. I'm looking for the birthday people. Ms.Blue. Okay, thank you for that. No, this is good. I'm looking for the birthday people. So far, I only got 2 birthday people. Okay. I got it. Somebody said, I can't even repeat that, but I love it. So listen. Also, let me tell you guys this. If you have any of the products from the Digital Magic Store, from the digital download site, what is great to work with at this time is Wish Magic. If you have Wish Magic, it's a great time to pull it out. If you don't have Wish Magic, that would be something great for you to dive into to start getting that work. Oh, your son's birthday is 11/11, and he was born on 11/11/11, and yours is 11/22. What kind of connection do we have with those numbers? Those are some powerful numbers, no doubt. And the fact that all of you guys are in that 11 frequency, it speaks to a whole lot of transformation. You definitely came back here to really shift your bloodline, your son, you. I'm going to say you were the first one to really, what they say in the streets, break those curses. It's not really a curse. You just have been here to expand your lineage, meaning the understanding how you live, the way you think about the world, how you see things, all of these things. That 11 number is also considered, I would consider, a master number. So there are some things that you came here to master, you and your son. And a big part of that is learning how to choose yourself, how to trust yourself. It's a highly intuitive frequency as well. And so you did come back to raise your consciousness. So chances are your son was born as an origin baby, like highly intuitive. You two probably have this telepathic connection where you don't even have to say anything to him or he doesn't have to say anything to you. You two can just kind of speak to each other. And this this kind of way. And also, yeah, it's a transformational energy. So he kind of came in this world fighting a little bit for his life. And part of your world, you came in fighting, feeling like for your life, there's been times that you've been fighting for your right to be, for your right to stand up, for your right to express and live the way that you want. And yeah, you are definitely freedom fighters, for justice, for freedom. It speaks to the freedom to be able to create, the freedom to be able to change and to heal and to do things and even to be of service. Because often I find that people who carry that vibration, they like to really help others as well. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So powerful, powerful connection, and to really be a witness to others of the power of love and action, and that's what has been calling both of you to take action in your lives, to take action in your life, like in real time. When you hesitate, when you don't take action, when you don't listen to your intuition, it can go bad real fast, like real quick. Like some people, sometimes it take a year for things to catch up. No, yours catch up. Just think about 11. Just at that frequency of 11, that's 11 ones. Ones are instant manifestation, like instant, like things happen instantly. So it's important to keep your thoughts clear, your mind pure. These are things that you have been working on throughout your life and even over the years gotten more serious with, in a loving way of learning how to love yourself, learning how to forgive. 11s have to learn how to forgive because sometimes they pull things with them. They tend to want to bring everyone through the portal with them. Everyone's coming. Everyone, you want to bring the whole family. You want to bring everyone, the village, the city, the culture. You want to bring everybody with you, because this number is also connected with culture and everything that's going on. But you're learning that you are a sovereign being, as we all are sovereign beings. And so therefore, it's not about forcing people to come and to see things your way, but to give them the freedom by showing through your life how you live, how you show up, that they too can live and show up and make their own choices. So sometimes 11s can be kind of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, deciding on what they want to do. But when you do that, that's not so good for you, because then you get stuck. Then you get stuck and you don't move. And so instant manifestation, instant action. Keep listening to your intuition. Keep being an amazing, loving mother. And happy born day to your son, and soon to be born day for you. Yeah. Yeah. And here's the other caveat to that. This is the lesson you're learning now. Well, listen, let this be your realization to your confirmation here, because it'll change your life. You have so much power to be unleashed inside of you, and a lot of it is healing power. You have to listen to your intuition and your son. If you don't, is like I said, some people will get some time for things to trickle. Yours is instant. So listen to that inner voice that's inside of you. It's not going to lead you wrong. Start trusting yourself more, really kind of loving yourself more, because you definitely need to work on self-love, because you're kind of a village lover. You kind of love them all. You just want to love everybody, love them all. You understand. So you get what I'm saying. So happy born day to that beautiful origin baby you got over there, born on 11/11/11. That is your gateway baby. And it's one of those souls that came back here to really help us break free and know what it feels like to choose yourself and to walk free. I almost said something. Y'all caught me. I almost said something. I'm reading the comments, but I ain't reading the comments because I almost said something out loud. But I recognize we got new people in the building. And let us know if you are new here, if this is your first time. Maya, you probably heard me, Maya. You probably heard me. I was about to say something. I caught myself. Let me see. So, let me see. I'm about to have birthday cake. Love you as well. And happy born day to your son. Let him know. Inner peace. And continue to move forward. Yeah. And thank you for that, Lay Fairy. Happy Veterans Day to all of the veterans in the building and on the planet. You know, because many of our ancestors, particularly those who are Black and brown and those who have been disenfranchised, that was a way that they could change their lives, and they have, was by joining the armed forces and service. Now, in a perfect world, we would not need the armed forces. Perfect world. But Earth is perfect. Perfectly imperfect. And so, yeah. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Because quiet as it's kept, freedom isn't free. It just isn't. Yeah. Thank you, Anubis, and thank you, Maya. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all. Thank you. Let me see, where was I? Somebody else had a question that has a born day. But I wanted to also say this. Yeah. Let me see. I wanted to also say this. You're welcome. Oh, you've been listening to me for that long? Wow. Okay. Well, beautiful. For 5 years. Well, thank you for 5 years. I'm here celebrating 16 years of uploading my first video of 16 years ago here. But I've been doing the work for over 22 decades. 2 decades here. Okay, so let's see. Nicole says, my daughter turns 11 on 11/18. Bless her heart. Is there a message for her? I can call her in to listen. I don't know. Well, if she's only turning 11, listen. Listen. You're welcome. Love you too, my eye. Listen. For your daughter, who is a natural born leader. A lot of leadership qualities she has. And I'm reading her energy. I'm not looking at her. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's 11/18. Her birthday is 11/18. I love it when that happened. And here I was getting ready to discount all the damn numbers. I was going to say, I'm only reading her energy, and Spirit said, look at her numbers. And I looked at the phone and it was exactly 11:18 Central Standard Time. And her born day is on 11:18. I love it. I love it. Wow. Which comes to an 11, which means she's going to be in an 11 year. So she got this 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Oh, this is a very transformative year for her. This is a very transformative year for her. You know, interesting enough, this is so, you know, she's a natural born leader. I wouldn't even be surprised if she did not have some sort of idea to start her own little business of something that she wants to do, whether it's some sort of jewelry making, some sort of art, some sort of cooking, or something that she wants to do because she's very good with her hands. Like she's excellent with her hands. And the other thing that I see is like this is going to be a big year of change for her. And incidentally, I'm seeing like a hot air balloon with like a horse on this, like, you know, the carousel horse, a carousel horse on that, which means she's going to get a lot of assistance this year for a lot of things that she wants to do. Like there could be some sort of school activity, some sort of thing that she wants to try, she wants to do, she wants to explore, you understand? And it's something unique about her eyes. You know, I'm seeing eyes that almost look like a Malamute. You know how Malamutes have those beautiful, almost cat-like eyes? Like she has gorgeous, beautiful eyes. Like her eyes are so piercing and so pure. Like when she looks at someone, she's highly intuitive. She could actually see their energy and see and look right through them. In fact, sometimes people may even tell her, don't look at them. Like she might have had kids or even somebody say, don't look at them. Like, don't look at them. Oh, she's an artist and she cooked dinner tonight. You cannot make this up. I'm telling you. Really, this is something to look into. And her eyes, I'm telling you, she's incredible. Like, really, let her take her art. I don't know if she paints or draws, but she's so good with her hands. She literally has magic in her hands. Like whatever she touch, whatever she does, she can do it. And she has that creative insight that she can see. She can literally see. You know, I wish my sparkle button was working tonight because she need them real sparkles. And I haven't figured out how to fix them sparkles. But I don't know. I haven't figured out. I'm dropping stuff. Let me leave it alone. I haven't figured out how to fix the sparkles yet, but so we have to use those sparkles. But yeah, I feel like this will be the year for her. You know, as her mother, you're such an incredible mother, sister, Nicole. If she wants to start some sort of business or something, incredible for her because she is coming into her leadership skills. And she just has a great vision. She's a true seer. And it's incredible. And so for her to, she's very artistic and she cooked dinner tonight. Like, let her get into that. You know, maybe see if she can get a cooking class or, you know, now there's so many things online, so many creatives that she can follow, but allow her to explore first her untainted talent without any kind of intervention and let her cook. Let her share that with the world. Let her share that because it's just going to help her expand. You know, maybe she wants to start baking because we got a lot of these magical children who are part of the soul family that have these visions for baking cakes and cookies and cupcakes and dinners and making food, allow her to do that because it's going to pay off big. I can even call me crazy, but I can even see her doing her own pop-up dinners, like pop-up dinners. Like she's going to say, ta-da, I'm going to be here. And it's going to be other children she cooks for and be able to explain to them how she prepared the meal and put things together and make it this whole creative experience. It reminds me, one of my favorite shows I like to watch is the Cooking Channel, but I love to watch the children because they are, yes, Ray, the Master Chef Juniors, and how these children come and they're not trained chefs, but they come on and they just get to cooking and they know how to make all these sauces and put things together. So let her explore, because this, I see, she definitely has gold light around her. Hear me when I say, and I'm going to choose my words carefully, baby girl, because I know you're listening. Ms.Blue knows you're listening, but you're going to understand what I'm saying. She has a lot of golden light inside of her aura. And when I read people with golden light in their aura, it tells me one thing about them. Number one, they are entrepreneurs in this world. Like they are great at starting businesses and being successful with businesses and doing all of these incredible things. But the other thing with this gold light that I know is that these individuals have experienced some sort of abandonment issues. And these abandonment issues usually come from mother, father issues. It's from the first family, right? But she has taken that golden light and she has truly wrapped it around herself, wrapped it around her aura. And it has literally become like an energizer for her. Like she has internalized a lot of things she's experienced in her life that some would take as extreme abandonment issues. And she's learning how to do real alchemy by putting that into things that she loves. Dancing, drawing, baking, and expressing her creative thoughts. So allow her to do that. Even make sure she takes very good pictures so she can have her own cookbook and she can write these recipes down because she is truly channeling these recipes she's getting. She is truly channeling this from the ancestors, and some of the channels that she's getting are pure channels, meaning she's able to put together things that no one in this world has put together yet. And so there's so much to unfold. This is what the hot air balloon represents and the carousel horse. It represents endless possibilities, right? So happy soon to be born day to her. And congratulations to you, and sending love and light her way. But definitely she's a little superstar. She is a little superstar, a little new world superstar. We're not talking about the old world version. I'm talking about the new world version. Yeah. And why wouldn't she be? She has an amazing, wonderful mother. So, yeah. Wait a minute. Who said this? I turned 36. Congratulations on November the 13th. What should I focus on this upcoming year? The kids or the mothers? I'm going to let you think about that. It's your birthday and you want to know who you should focus on. I love y'all. I I love y'all. It's your birthday and you want to know if you should focus on your kids or if you should focus on the mothers. Or the mothers. Focus on the kids or I don't understand the question. Yeah, give me clarity on what you mean on your question. Tell me what you mean on your question. Tell me what you mean. Princess said on yourself. On yourself. But let me know the question, and I hope I didn't skip anybody else that had a birthday during that time. I just had a beautiful time. Oh, wait a minute. Xavier said, I turned 31 yesterday. Happy born day. While you getting that question together, we're going to go to Xavier here. I have business opportunities coming up, but I could go either way as a target. Okay. I'm going to come back to you. Let me go to Xavier. Yeah. Let me go to Xavier. So let me share this with you guys. Do this because we're here. It's not like we're in a session. And for those of you who've had sessions for me, you know how intense and how intimate those sessions are. There's a limited amount of time here. And this is something that I'm doing because I love doing it. So I'm going to need y'all to work with me on your questions. And what I mean when I say work with me on your questions, I need you to participate. I need you to participate. Tell me what you want me to take a look at. So we don't spend all this time, because I don't have all this time to, yes, I can go digging in there and look at some things, but I want you to participate in your reading. So this is not up for chance. And I tell you guys this because this is how a lot of times people get you with the okie doke out here and take advantage of people with readings. Now, I know I would not do that and no one here would do that, but I want you all to just get into a good practice of, especially when we're in a time constraint like this, if you have a question, you ask the question, right? Because that's you participating in the reading, not leaving it up to chance. Because any good reader knows we are reading possibilities for you. And 99.9%, I can tell you, if you don't change anything, this is what's going to happen. You understand? This is what's going to happen. But what do you want? And that's what you should be saying. You turned 31 yesterday. Congratulations on turning 31 and having your born day on such a powerful day. And I want you, what is it that you want? This is why we have birthday cakes. And what is the first thing they tell you when you have your birthday cake? They tell you to make a wish and blow out the candles. That is really a spiritual act of you participating in this new vibration and year that you're moving forward in. What is your wish? It's your birthday. What is your wish? Not what's going to happen, not what does someone else see for you. What is your wish? Because you have 52 days of power where the universe is going to support you in any and anything that you want. Don't miss your opportunity by doing that. Now, part of this is my fault because I really don't need you guys to tell me anything. I can do all the work. But can you help a sister out when we're doing these little, quick readings? Can you help me out? Let me know what area you would love for me to take a look at. You would love for me to look into. Well, who done came up here with all of this? You know, let me know. Let me know. Who done gave this? Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Ms.Blue, it's been a while. But as a longtime listener, I want to stop by the room and show you some love and gratitude for over the years. Thank you so much. Wait, is this who I think this is? Wait a minute. I got to get my mind right. Hold on, Xavier. The People's Advocate. I think I know who this is. I do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. That touched my heart. That really does. That touched my heart. Okay, back to business. All right, Xavier. I want to live a simple life. But frequencies around me is pushing me into leadership. And hold on, I got to go back to Xavier. I'm sorry, Xavier. But things around you is pushing you into leadership and hold on, Xavier. I got you. Things in life are pushing you into leadership and Xavier, where you go? Did I hit the wrong button? Did I ban Xavier? No. Say word. Xavier. I hope I didn't do that. Oh no. Hold on, Xavier. I think I hit the wrong. God. This is why, Yeah, we got to get them phone lines back. Let me see if I can bring Xavier back. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Oh, you still there? Oh, thank God. I'm sorry, Xavier. Your question went away. So you said, but things are pushing you into what, Xavier? I can't find your question anymore. Oh, there it is. It came back. Okay, here it is. It says, I want to live a simple life, but frequencies around me are pushing me into leadership and major platforms. So here's two things. Nothing can push you into something. So this is where I want you to really just think about what you're saying. You're saying you just want to live a simple life. I get it. But that's actually not true because nothing can force you to do something. You have free will, and it's the strongest will on the planet. And so I'm going to challenge you with your words. And I'm going to challenge you to say that you want to stay safe in your comfort zone, but there is something calling you, not pushing you, calling you to step into leadership, calling you to make a difference. But then there's a part of you, right, that's a little scared, that wants to stay in your comfort zone, that don't want to change. But there's been some circumstances and things that are happening around you where you can no longer stay silent. But I just want you to readjust the way you see this. You may call it a push, but it's really a calling. And here's the great thing about free will. You don't have to answer the calling. You can choose to not do it. But I want you to know that that calling is coming from you. But you don't have to answer it. You can rewrite your destiny at any moment and say, you know what? I changed that. I don't want to do that. I want to go over here and I want to do something else. So the choice is going to be yours on what you decide, but nothing is pushing you. It's a calling, and you get to answer or not. I personally think that your soul is so excited to finally do something. But there's a part of you that wants to stay comfortable. You don't want no friction. And this is going to be a new space. Where you are now, you pretty much know what you need to know. There is no real challenges. And this is going to make you a new beginner. This is going to put you in a position where you're going to grow and come out of your comfort zone. We're all being called to this, but we don't all have to answer. So it's up to you. If you choose to do this, and this is truly your calling, then you can stop being a armchair revolutionary. I said it. You can stop sitting back saying, this is what they need to do. Here is the solution to the problem. Why don't they just do this? This is what's needed that can fix it. This is a simple answer. You can stop doing that, and you can get out and you can really live life, and you can really make a difference. You can really be the change that you want to see. But it's up to you. No one is going to force you. No one is going to punish you if you don't. But I will say this. You are going to be amazing if you step up and you do it. Amazing. And people will listen to you. You're kind of like that commercial from back in the day when E.F. Hutton talks. People listen. They listen. But I want to tell you this. It's not going to be easy. It's not. And it ain't going to be no chill. you going to have to be all in, But it's going to be so fun. It's going to be so rewarding. Because you're to the point now where, like I said, you're an armchair revolutionary. You just sitting in the cut. You got all the solutions. But you ain't saying, Coach, put me in. You ain't saying, Coach, put me in. You ever watch a game and you see that player sitting on the bench and they got all the answers for what should have been done, but they ain't in the game playing. You're going to be able to see things completely different once you get in the game. That's why a lot of times when you step up into your work, it's a fine line between caring what people think and not caring. Fine line. Okay? You're an introvert. Yeah, you are an introvert until you have a purpose. Until you have a purpose, and you have a purpose. You have a purpose. So listen, ain't nothing to it but to do it. I say you go for it because this is a calling. It may feel like a push, but it's a calling, and you can make a difference. Yeah. Or, you can chill. You can just sit back and chill. You can keep doing this. But nothing is going to change. And you don't want to look back at a coulda, shoulda, woulda. Because coulda, shoulda, woulda done took more people out in this world than any cancer, any war, any disease, or any crime. Coulda, shoulda, woulda done took a lot of people out. I could have did this. I should have did that. I wish I would have did this. When I'm speaking with souls, when they cross over, a lot of them have coulda, shoulda, wouldas. You don't want to have a coulda, shoulda, woulda moment when you ain't got nothing but room and opportunity. So go for it. You said, but my skill set and my abilities so mastery level. Okay. Go ahead. It's time to get off the porch. I guess it's a lot of being around the one who the crowd around for answers. Yeah. Okay. Well, go ahead. It's time to do it. It's time to do it. But here's the thing, Xavier, you don't have to do it like everybody else did it. You could do it your way. Do it your way, but do it. Yeah, that's what I say. Congratulations. Congratulations. There you go. Congratulations. I think that's amazing. Come back and share the details with us. We'd love to hear. Let me blow your picture out so we can get a good look. We can get a good look in case I see you in the, in the news or something. Where are you coming to us from? What city, what state, what country? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Uh-oh. Yeah, you have to let us know. Yeah, I can talk about attacks and protection all day. But we don't have enough time to talk about that. We don't have enough time to talk about that. Chicago, West Side. Oh, not Chirac. Chirac. Yeah, Chirac got a lot going on. They do. Oh, I was told not to say that. Chicago. Chicago. I love y'all. Y'all are so amazing. The shy. I don't think they like to be called that. I don't think you can say the shy. Feel like I'm going through the biggest transformation of life and I feel so at peace. Well, blessings to you. It is a lot going on. Ooh, I'm going to put you up there. Look at that. She said, is he single, Ms.Blue? I don't know, but we can ask him, Xavier. We can ask him, girl. We can ask him. The people want to know. The people want to know, Xavier. The people want to know. The people want to know because I'm not looking for that. I'm not going to look for that, but the people want to know. The people want to know. They want to know. We gonna see Jay if he answer. We gonna see if he answer. Let's see what he say. Y'all are a mess. Oh my goodness. Y'all are a mess. Just a mess. And then Jay done said, I am. Do y'all remember, someone said not turning into a spiritual dating segment. I remember somebody had a spiritual dating site. Just a hot mess, child. I've never. Wait a minute. Okay, Xavier, what we not gonna do? Xavier, what we not gonna do, Xavier, what we not gonna do, Xavier, what we not gonna do. Xavier said he ain't never been in a relationship. Xavier, what we not gonna do, Xavier? Nakiva said, are you 13? Listen. He said he's not lying. Not the way you guys have got to see this. Lord have mercy, Xavier done. Not you got to grab your phone charger. Oh Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Y'all are too funny. I don't even know if we want to know the backstory behind that, Xavier. Oh, Grand Rising, Ms.Blue. I seen the man with flowers and the woman with the blanket in the store. Wild confirmation. Yes, beautiful confirmation. That's the challenge from Papa Flan. Xavier then came up here and told us he ain't never, ever, 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 ever been in a relationship. Well, that can be twofold. It could be twofold because he did say he is 1000% a introvert. Did y'all hear Xavier say that? He said 1000% a introvert. Love on site is what we need to call it. Look, only if you co-host this. You gonna co-host? We'll do a segment. You gonna co-host? He did say, Nakiva said you got people in your basement. Not Jeffrey Dahmer. Nakiva. And Lady J said he's been waiting on me. Listen, it's above me. It's above me. She said he's been waiting on her. Okay. Listen, sis, I hear you, but I want y'all to know what Mr. VIP says. There is such a thing as situationships. So he might have not been in a relationship, but he might have been in a situationship. I don't know. I can't call it. He's definitely been waiting on you, Jay. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Xavier, I feel like I need to go ahead and power up this call-in line because I don't know if your words is going to do it justice. They need to hear it from you. Your voice needs to come through. Look how many people done jumped in the building. Oh, well, bless your heart. Bless your heart. We are glad you got it. Do we want to know the backstory? Yeah, go on and tell us the backstory. Tell us the backstory. That's right. Quincy said, make it make sense. We're waiting on this one. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Now Xavier's blaming what I started. No. Xavier, you opened up Pandora's box. Papa Flan said he's saving himself for another introvert. Whew. Listen, Mercury is in retro, Jay, so you need to take it easy. Y'all are hilarious. Okay. Oh, okay. Celibacy. Okay, we respect it. I can respect it and relate. I can respect it. Yeah. See, y'all thought y'all was gonna get what y'all thought? What y'all thought? Xavier he just broke it down for you. He just broke it down. He just told you. He just listen. Oh, he said he's gonna. Okay, let me see if I can get the line set up for you. Hold on. Wait. Where the line? Okay, so hold on. I gotta see where it is. I gotta figure out how to get there, but I'm gonna figure it out. Is that it? No. Is that it? Okay, I'm gonna put y'all on some music. I'm gonna figure it out. We gonna get Mr. Xavier. Y'all want Mr. Xavier to call in? I'm gonna turn on my camera too. Wait a minute. No, we don't need the camera. What you think this is? We don't need you on camera? We don't need you on camera. We don't need you on camera. But y'all, I don't even know how to put you on camera. Do I? Let me see. It might be easier to get him on camera. Okay. Since he willing, I don't think he's shy at all. Hold on a second. We're going to call your bluff tonight. We're going to call your bluff tonight. Yeah, we're really going to call your bluff. Here's what I would love for you to do, Mr. Xavier. Here's what I love for you to do. I would love for you to email me at questionforblue@gmail.com. Right. Where's Papa Flam? There it is. Let me put that up there. Okay. All right. We're going to have a little bit of fun tonight. So email me. Did you get the email address, sir? You get the email address. Question. I don't know why y'all not helping me out. Y'all are the one that want to see Xavier. Y'all not even. Thank you. Y'all not helping me out. Did I type that wrong? I spelled it wrong. That's questionforblue@gmail.com. I need you to email me, sir. I'm going to send you a link. It ain't a sneaky link, but it is a link. I'm going to send you a link. And then you're going to click that link. Okay? You're going to click that. Thank you, guys. I didn't know you guys was over here. You guys is over here working. Thank you for the Cash App. And thank you for you guys who are signing up. Some of you purchased Wish Magic. Some of you signed up for Self-Love is the New Shadow Work class. Oh my goodness. Wow. I love it. Don't worry. I'll get you all caught up. Right now we got to focus on Xavier. I'm waiting on his email. And so what do I do? I'm waiting on his email, you guys. Hold on. I'm getting it together. I think I got this though. Let me see. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Yeah, we gon' see. We gonna do a Drake tonight. We gonna see. If I get this could be a game changer. If this really works. Oh, imagine that. Okay. All right. I just sent you the link. And we waiting on you. Okay, so let me make sure I got all of this together. I've never done this before. Let the record state. Do I need to turn this on? Okay. Let's see. Let me know when you are there. Not there yet. Give me a minute. Let's hear some music. It's your energy, Ms.Blue, that instantly broke his mouth. Y'all are hilarious. Let's see. Let's hear some music while we get this all set up. Cause I don't think he's there yet. Wait. No, he's not there yet. I don't know what's taking Xavier so long. Don't know, because he did all this big talking. Here we go. We gonna hear this.
Yeah. If you really want it, you gotta be it. As Ms.Blue has shared with the world, it's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. If you want it, grow it.
Okay.
If you believe it, know it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Live it. If you receive it, give it. Nothing's missing, I'm it. It's all about frequency. In the past, I thought I lost it, but the truth was always near. Every scar became a teacher. Every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing. Every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it.
All right. Can y'all see? Wait, how come I can't see you over here? Hold on. Don't do anything. I'm going to figure this out. Like, how can I? Hold on. It's something. Let me see. How can I do it? Hold on. I got to figure out how to bring you. Oh, wait. Here you are. No, that's not you. Here. Hold on. Talk, though. Talk for us, Xavier. Can y'all hear? Can y'all? See, they didn't believe you was going to come on. Xavier, oh, he didn't put y'all. Look, now, don't run now. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. It's so... Okay, wait. Okay. So... Okay, hold on. I know. Okay, hold Hold on, hold on, hold on. It's something goofy I'm doing, and this video makeup. I don't think they can. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. I have it, so you can see me though, right? Way to bring you. It's a way I gotta bring you over here. And I'm looking. I know you guys. We're gonna try to figure it out. Actors show guest name. They really are. They really are. Hold on. I think that I have to do me a favor. Put something in chat for me. Can you put something in chat? Okay, so wait. Are you? Well, just do it. Just do it. We're going to figure it out. Okay. Add to the broadcast. No. How can I do this? Hold on. Okay, I got it. Yeah. I think no, that's not how it works. Oh, wait. Okay.
Okay, now it said it's being live streamed.
Okay. So, well, why I can't see you? Oh, wait. I see you. There you go. There he goes. Can you guys see now? Okay.
Everybody?
Well, this is good. This is good. Everybody says the sound is coming through. We're going to give them just a moment, Xavier. Can you?
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Okay, I'm here. I hear him. We can hear him. Oh, we can see him. Okay, they can see you. Ignore chat. Okay, y'all need to calm down. Can y'all see him? Can y'all see him? I see one person say that they can see. Yes. Okay, they can see. All right. They can see. They can see. They can see. All right. All right. There we go. All right, you guys. Well, I mean, we got Xavier here. Now what's up? Okay, Xavier. So tell us this story because the people want to know. You say you've never been in a relationship.
All right. Okay, so here's the story. I was 10 years old and I first started like really reading books, like real books. And I used to study. I had a habit of studying like 10 to 15 books at one time and studying 3 to 4 subjects. And so this habit grew. And over the time, one of the subjects that I was studying was actually sexual alchemy. And I was getting heavy into like ancient Egyptian tantra and, things of that nature. So I was like really studying at a young age. So as I got older, it kind of put me in a position where I was like reserve myself more. And so as I got a little bit older, I started getting wild and, doing the things that most young people in society do. So time passed in my early 20s. And then I was like, you know what? It's really time to start going within and doing the real work. So when I was 23, I started practicing celibacy for the first time. And I went 3 years abstinent. And then I started dealing with other different women again. And then I caught myself again. It's like, no, we're not doing that. And so I caught myself. And then it's been 4 years since. So practically, I'm not what you can call a lustful man. So I say I'm single. It's because I'm not really into the society inflammation of how they put that, that weird sexual energy onto us.
Yes. While y'all over there saying all the stuff y'all saying, are y'all listening to Xavier or y'all just what?
Yeah,
What do you?
they was going in the chat. I'm like, wait a minute now, we not doing that. Like,
Are
no,
y'all
let me pop up.
listening? Somebody said, how old are you? They want to know how old you are. But before we get to those questions, I want to talk to you because, tantric is one of those subjects. I love tantric. I understand the energy of tantric. What are some of the things you talked about the abstinence of having just sex for the sake of having sex? But what are some of the other things that you learned from studying about what tantric really is, the art of tantric?
So from my knowledge that I received, and it's something I actually spoke with New Diamonds about on her channel. Um,
Okay. Okay. So you know
yeah,
New Diamond. Okay.
yeah,
Wait.
I spoke on her channel before and King Simon channel before.
Okay. 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 We're going to give a
So
shout out to both of them, King Simon
yeah,
and
shout
New
out to the God,
Diamonds.
the
Yes.
God. So one of the things I've learned in the sexual nature is that we have both masculine and feminine energies, principalities. That is how we become the supreme being consciousness, which is oneness in general.
Mm-hmm.
So practically what that means is there's a time for you to be in your masculine energy,
Mm-hmm.
which is considered the earth. And then there's a time for you to be in your feminine energy, which is considered cosmic law and order.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in order because separation is a myth, it doesn't exist, it's only an illusion. Because when a
Right.
man and a female come together, it is oneness. So we bring heaven and earth together. So that makes the sexual nature and the alchemy of it more compassionate. So it's more than just a pleasurable experience. It's both the physical and then it's also spiritual. So it's you're bringing the earth and you're bringing the heaven together.
Together.
Basically, yeah. So it's like mind, body, and spirit, and this emotion.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it. I
Having
love
this.
it.
Okay,
Are you seeing the chat? Can you see? I'm trying my best to keep up, but yeah, now we have everyone who is coming in. Scotty said she's been abstinent for 11 years and she's just turning 32.
look at us. We in the building then.
Okay, it's a lot of people out here claiming it, right? They're claiming it.
Nah, but it can be a challenge though, because like the more you practice abstinence, the more you are actually magnetizing frequency towards you, so people can be more attracted to you. Like now I'm 31,
Hmm.
I'm a handsome man, and it's like women that do throw themselves at me,
Hmm.
but then you have to use that level of discernment to decipher if
Absolutely.
it's genuine or if it's lust, so you won't fall into that temptation.
Right. And so I'm gonna do a little Miss Blue here because I'm quite sure you probably know, if not a lot about me, you know enough about me. But I want to ask you this question.
I'm being called out again. Nah, what's up, though? I'm listening.
No. What is your reason for doing this? Because surely it is more than just to become magnetic. And surely it is more than just being able to bring heaven down to earth, because that could also be done in a healthy, intimate relationship. So, what is your sole purpose of being on this journey? It's not to be a tease, to say, hey, I want to wear this badge and let you know that y'all can't have me because I'm staying in this pure state. Like, what is the real reason that you did this? Is it just a challenge? Was it something you wanted to see? What is it? I want to get to the root of why you've done
So,
it.
so the thing is, it's really about our culture. When you look at our original culture and you study these ancient texts and these texts that got these hidden gems in it, a lot of people don't understand that we are not a people who just have sex just for the pleasure of it. I
Right.
mean, sex comes with the purpose. It's a power. Power
Yes.
is not to be idly played with. There's
Mm-hmm.
three things that keep people into their lower nature. The number one thing is lust. If a
Mm-hmm.
person can get you to lust after them, they can also control you. what you give your attention to also has the power to lure you in. So when something can lure you in, what it does is manipulate your mind. So you become something that you're not because you're stuck in your lower nature.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's deeper than a physical attraction thing because we are spirit first who comes
Right.
down to a physical body. So for me, it's deeper than sex. It's
Mm-hmm.
the physical nature of it.
Right. So do you ever plan on coming out of this state?
I mean, I'm a masculine man, so of course, the more masculine you are as a man, the more like sexual your nature is. But for me, it's not a lust thing. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
not just saying like, oh, I'm a monk, I'm never gonna do this. Nah, that's not
Right.
ideal.
Mm-hmm. So do you plan on coming out of this state?
For sure.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking. Let me tell you why, Xavier, because first of all, I want to commend you because I think it's a very powerful thing to do and a powerful example to set and to have that presence, especially represented coming from the masculine side. Because us as women, we do this often. And maybe for many different reasons. Some because they're into tantric and they have the sort of spiritual understanding behind it. And we do it for other reasons, just for our own self-calling of our intuitive nature that kind of leads women on this path. But to be a man, like you said, and to be on this path, the reason I ask you, do you plan on coming out of this? Because it seems like this is a part of your teaching at this point. And if it is a part of your teaching, would you then need to stay in this state to teach it? Or, and this is why I ask you, because more about tantric, it becomes less about sex, which is what you were saying, and more about understanding about energy and frequency and really learning how to be in full embodiment of who you are and making choices with that embodiment, you know? And so that's why I ask you, do you plan on staying in this state? Because right now you're kind of at the precipice of where you're ready to take this to the world in a bigger way. And so wouldn't that kind of challenge you a little bit more to stay in this state? Because it's going to be kind of hard to talk to brothers and sisters about being in this state when you have exited stage right. However, I'm sure you're familiar with the work of Maktak Chia and how he talks about these things and these kinds of teachings coming out of the East. It really came out of ancient teaching, so it's not just out of the East. But that's what I want. I want to get to that part. I want to get to the part where you say, well, if I meet someone and we are on the right frequency, then da 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 da. I'm not really hearing that. I'm kind of hearing that you are kind of content where you are. You kind of loving where you are. You're loving the power of where you are because you got a lot of power and you know that. And this is now becoming sort of how you're showing up in the world and you're teaching in the world, which it would be nothing wrong with that, right? Mm-hmm. If you say, well, I plan on staying this way till I'm about 50, 60, 70 years old, Ms.Blue.
No. You about to give me a tech in the chat again, I
think. But this is what I'm picking up is that what really called you to come out was the fact that you understand the power of it. And so I just know from taking a path and a calling, a part of that path and the calling is that you stay on the path. And so I just kind of want to push a button a little bit and see how much you really want to stay on this path.
Okay.
Or do you want to teach this path, help people to understand this path, and show them what you've done on this path? And are you really ready to move to the next evolution of understanding what tantric energy is all about?
Okay, so one, I'm gonna say I 100% agree with you. In order to teach something, you need to be a practitioner of it because
Right.
you can never stop learning about something. And as a humble man, I say I know a little about a lot. So in order for me to gain more of it, I have to continue to practice it. In order for anyone to learn something new, you have to study something that you already are familiar with. So I would say I would, I can't even get the word out correctly, but I would say that of course I'll still be doing it, but like in a sense where when I do meet a woman, we will just, and I do like someone and we do energetically connect on that force field. What'll happen is we will have to be in alignment with this in order for me to be that example, or for not even to be an example, just for me to authentically be the person that I say I am. Because a lot of people do things in order just to be able to say they do it and it look good and it sound good, but it's not who they are. But this is
Right.
literally who I am. So it'll
Right.
just have to be in alignment.
So, and just to be clear for the people who want to know, just to be clear, because the chat is going crazy.
What they're saying, let me check it out. Let me see. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't one of them.
Yeah, I mentioned Maktak Chia. Yeah. So, so is the goal here celibacy, or is the goal here to be able to master the sexual urges of the body?
So everything is considered sex. So it's just not the sexual urges of the body, but also the mind and what one's put into the body and the attraction of things, and even just mastery in general.
Right.
Because there's no separation. So if there's no separation, then everything is one. So sex is everything. Sex is what we eat, what we think, how we conduct ourselves, how we
That's
take
an
care of our body.
interesting perspective.
Even so much as yoga and working out. So it's practically like sex is everything, like intimacy, even having a conversation with another person is sex, even if it's not necessarily in the lustful manner or on that type of attractive state of being.
Right. So here's my question. What is the definition of sex to you?
That's a really good question. So sex to me is culture. It is how culture is expressed. It is how genetics is expressed. Our culture has been reserved and preserved through sex, which means, but not just sex, the action, but sex as the alchemy, as the language. Culture is language also, and language is also a nature. So how one expresses that language expresses nature. Nature is the original culture. We are the original people. So, as the original people who have neurocarbonated melanin,
Yes.
we are sexual people, that chaotic energy. We are the both feminine and masculine
Masculine.
frequency. So, likewise, the balance of that would be the masculine and the feminine coming together, which brings us together in that sexual nature also. So,
So again, Xavier, my question, what is your definition of sex?
I thought I just said it. Maybe I'm not clear enough.
Well, no, you probably did say it clear. It didn't come across clear to me because according to your definition, then me and you are having sex right now.
Yes, but that wouldn't be considered in the nature that society says.
No. We're not going by society. I'm going by your definition of sex. You said everything is sex. And so if you are practicing abstinence, because you said it's not just abstinence of physical sex, it is sex, period. So how can that be? So what are you doing now? Are you in violation at this time by us engaging? How does that work? Like, how can somebody practically bring that into their day-to-day life based on your definition of sex?
So, okay, I'll start with how you and I are conversing now. What we are doing now is intellectually we are intellectually being competent.
Right.
So I'm speaking, I'm giving my perspective, I'm speaking the language, you're speaking the language.
Yes.
We are connecting. There is a connection. And
Yes.
so and that's a level of intimacy there as well,
I
because I'm
can't.
asking
I
your family what they're saying.
I can't with them.
And chat, y'all crazy.
Yeah. Listen. Listen,
Y'all
listen, listen.
crazy.
But no. But it's a good point, and I understand what you're saying. I guess my thing is, so is sex, is that a negative thing?
So it depends on how society looks at it.
No. I want to know how you're looking at it. Because remember, you're abstinent from it.
Mm-hmm.
And so is it a negative thing? It seems
No,
like,
absolutely not.
think
No.
about, it's not negative. Okay, good. So, oh, you got to charge your phone.
I'm listening. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh-huh. I'm listening. I can't even watch y'all in we listen. Are y'all listening to our conversation? Y'all having your own conversation over there. Me and Xavier over here chopping it up. I don't know what y'all over there. I don't know what some of y'all over there doing. But
We
no,
ain't started something new, so now you might just have to have me on the channel for
I
real.
know we might need to do an official, because I want to dive deep into this, because like you, I have studied tantric. And I understand it. I see it completely different. I think the European definition of what we call intimacy, or what they call sex, and I'm not talking European as a particular person, I'm talking about as the individuals that have laid a lot of foundation on what sex is supposed to be, or what the meaning of sex is, as something that's unhealthy for you, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at it from the aspect that we are the gods and goddesses on this planet. And so what could be so bad, air quotes, about sex, right? I understand the when it's just used as a weapon, because it has been used as a weapon to destroy our culture, to destroy our people, and people are acting from an animalistic sort of state of consciousness. But we act from that state of consciousness from more than sex. Now,
Exactly.
your definition was that technically, when we're engaging with something, it's not just the physical sex, it could be the mental sex, it could be the cultural sex, like just engaging into something. And so, my challenge still with that philosophy, how do you navigate your day to day life? Because, one, you're on social media. Okay. If we want
Barely.
to talk about sex, this can be an exploitation of sex. This could be straight hoeing. You understand, when we get to dealing with social media and how we're on our phones, we're on these different platforms, and we're on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all of this. There can be so much of that. So I want people to see, if you can walk us through your day-to-day life on how you're navigating this, because like you said, it is more than just the intimacy part of it. It has to do with a way of life. It's not you do tantric just so you can be celibate. No, it is so much more happening. And you're not just doing this because, oh, you don't want to have intercourse or just share your body with someone. It's so much deeper than that. So what does your day-to-day life look like? And what other areas of your life are you abstinent in, like you are with sex? I want to know. I want you to
Okay, let's
weigh the
go there. Let's
scale.
go there.
Let's go.
Let's go
Let's
there.
go.
Okay. So I think what I should do here is give you a little bit more information about me as far as my past.
Yes. I love
So
it.
I'm a recovering alcoholic. I used to be a complete alcoholic when I was younger. and
Ooh,
I
how
was
young? How
also
young? 11?
nah, hell no. No, mama don't play that.
What you say?
Now, I would say from the age of 16 to 22,
Okay.
I had end up going to, not going to jail, but I end up catching a case. And so I end up changing my life basically. So at the age of 23, I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking. Um,
Hmm.
and I don't like to particularly get on the internet and talk about the streets. So I would
Yeah.
leave that part out.
But
But
you
I
were
stopped
in the
drinking.
streets and doing things as well too.
Yeah, I don't talk about. I would just prefer to leave that completely out of the internet.
Okay. Well, you brought it here. I mean, that's how we know. You was for the streets for a minute. You was for the streets. Okay. Go ahead.
So
Go.
practically at the age of 23 is when I don't know if I became into consciousness at that age, but
Yeah.
practically what happened is I went into a paradigm shift where I stopped drinking and I stopped smoking and I stopped eating unhealthy food and practically became plant-based and started learning more about the mind and the body. And I disappeared from social media from the age of 23 to like, I want to say to like, I got back on social media probably around 2021 or 2022. So it's like 5 years later, 5 to 6 years later. So
Hmm.
practically, I just practically got back on social media. I'm still in that phase because
Right. Hmm.
one minute I'm on social media, one minute I'm not. So practically, what happened is I went into a mode where I wasn't into societal things. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't smoking. I wasn't dealing with different women. I didn't have any external influences on my mind. So
Right.
practically I was locked in. I was reading, I was studying, I was out in nature, I was fasting, I was practicing celibacy or abstinence, or what
Yeah.
have you. And practically I was taking care of myself. I was learning more. I wasn't listening to toxic music. I wasn't around toxic people. I had absolutely no negative influences around me whatsoever.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So that created a complete shift in me. So
You was on
that's
your Buddha-ish.
straight up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have a lot of past life Buddha energy.
For
So
sure.
that's a big turnaround. What
And it
was?
actually,
No, go ahead.
okay, it actually happened. Like I made that one decision all in one day. So it was August 17th. It was like, you know what? I had seen the inside of the system and I was like, nah, I'm not a man who can deal with being behind bars. It was like, you know what? Let me straighten up. Let me get my act together now. Let me become who I need to be. So I made all of those changes that one day on August 17th or 18th. But it was like that day one became one day. So that one day I made the decision and I just practically made all those changes in that one day. So just cold turkey.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Where I come from, we call it scared straight. You got scared straight and was
yeah.
like, that's not my life. But on a serious note, you could see, I really call it like when I have sessions with people and I do spiritual consultation, I can look in their energy field and tell where they have changed their destiny. And they literally have taken their life's blueprint and turned it in and decided to write another set of blueprints for themselves, for their destiny. And so that's what it feels like you did well, that's exactly what you did. You decided. And that's why it was so final, because it was at a soul level. It wasn't a mind decision, because the mind would not be able to handle that. The mind would not be able to just cold turkey quit and stop everything. The mind can't do that. The soul has to interrupt that frequency for it to change. So you made a soul level decision and never look back. Yeah, don't look at them. They all over the place.
Yeah, but exactly what happened. And to be honest, it wasn't even consciously. It was just like something that was inside of me. It was like, you know
Yeah.
what? This is what you have to do. This is what you need to do.
Wow.
Because it's like when you go through that system and you see you're in shackles and you shackled up and you're around other men who shackled up and
Yeah.
You know, you got people telling you what you can and what you can't do, and when you can and can't do it. And it's like, no,
Yeah.
this is not a way for a person to live. This is not
Mm-hmm.
what life should be about.
Mm-hmm. And
You know, it
so,
took me.
what is next for you? Like, what do you do now? Because clearly you've been on this journey here for a minute. And so now, what do you want to do? I know I called you an armchair revolutionary.
Talking about treating my life. Damn, I'm an armchair.
You at home saying
I'm
this
in
is
the
what they need to
bleachers.
do.
I ain't even on the sideline. I'm in the bleachers. I'm like, damn, I thought I was in the field for real.
No, but what do you want to do now?
Um, so I'm one of those people who are multi-talented. So it's like it's a lot of stuff I can actually do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not what I want to do, because if I tell you what I want to do,
Why not?
it's not my calling.
Why not? Who calling is it? Who you gave it to? Who did you give the
But I didn't
calling
give it
to?
to no one. But you know, sometimes people can be so talented and can have so many abilities, but because they are so extraordinary doesn't mean that they want to do extraordinary things and live an
That's
extraordinary life.
true. That's true. But can we both agree that there is a difference between being talented and gifted and having a calling for something like that calling you had on August 17th? That was a calling. It was something deeper than your mind. So when you're telling me now you're talented at multiple things, I really want to say what that got to do with the tea in China? Nothing. Because you still have a calling. So what is it that's sort of calling you at this moment? If you could pick that one thing that's saying, this is what is calling you.
Okay, I would say the people, because
Mm-hmm.
we it's a lack of leaders. Like I see really good leaders out here, like 19 Keys, and I do see Brother Richard and
Mm-hmm.
Blue Red Pill. Like I see these type of brothers putting in work,
Mm-hmm.
and I see how they affect the community. And I even been around people who is in circles with them,
Yeah.
with those type of men, and I see the impact that they have on them. Or I could see how these particular men have impact on the people that's in my community. And
Yes.
I'm one of those people that's real impactful in my community. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
involved with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those well-known, like, respected young men in the community because I chose a different route, and
Mm-hmm.
someone who a lot of people in the community listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So people are naturally drawn to me. I'm not really what you call a people's person, but I'm also not shy, as you can see. And I am socially intelligent, but I'm not really what you can't consider a social butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
But people are drawn to me. People come to me.
Mm-hmm.
Children
But
come
what
to
do
me.
you want? I understand what they want from you because it's a lot of folks want something from you right now. But what do you want?
What they talk about in the chat? Why you say it like that?
No, don't focus on them. Just
No, okay. What do I want?
yes.
For me, I would say I want just to to live life humbly and peaceful, but to do what it is I'm here to do,
And
even
what's
if it's
that?
not what I necessarily want to do.
What
But
is it?
practically to be a good example, to be an example of manhood, both masculine and feminine nature of
Mm-hmm.
manhood, and to like exemplify our culture and to
Mm-hmm.
give back to the people in many ways,
Mm-hmm.
is educate, to be there for the people in general, to be a stand-up man, to be on the front line.
I love that. And that's so needed. Does it bring you joy?
The results does. The work is necessary, but the work is not always fun, but it's
No,
always
I,
work.
I'm not, and maybe I should be clear. I'm not talking about surface level joy. I'm talking about, does it bring you joy? When you're doing the work and you're doing all of these things, being the example for the young generations, young and old, because quiet as is kept, them brothers need help too, and sisters. But I'm saying just being that example for the people and the culture. Does it bring you joy?
Um, it does. It's hot and cold. If I'm being real with you, I would say it's hot and it's cold for me because like I said, I'm pretty much an introvert. So being
Well,
someone,
I am too, believe it or not. I am an introvert. When I'm not doing this, I am a total introvert. But does it bring you joy? And let me tell you why. Because joy is what's going to give you the fortitude, what's going to give you the elevation to be able to reach what you're attempting to reach. Without joy, there is nothing. If it doesn't bring you joy, I'm not saying it's not work. I mean, no one's blindsided by that. It's going to be work, but does it bring you joy? Because that's what you should be following. The thing that lights you up and bring you joy. Because no one, in my humble opinion, is here to be a sacrificial lamb for anybody. We are all sovereign beings. Yet we all have different things. When you find joy, you can filter that joy into whatever your soul is calling you to do. So my only challenge for you, Xavier, would be, where is your joy in this? Because it can't live in something outside of you. Just like you understand the principles of tantric, and I'm sure you studied many of the other occults and metaphysics, you know all of that. It cannot live outside of you. So where is your joy? Now, here's an honest answer. It's okay to say, I don't think I've totally found it yet. That's okay to say too. Maybe you haven't found it yet. Maybe it just hasn't revealed itself. You might have had glimpses of it. It might have been in this part or that part or that part. But that joy, maybe you haven't found it. Or maybe you put it in sex and it's being held, right? And so I'm just keeping it a buck because
nah, that's cool. I'm listening. Go ahead.
you understand, maybe you put it in sex. And so you feel to have joy would be to engage in what you're trying to stay away from. And maybe this is why you have a separation between.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so where's your joy? You ain't told us about joy yet.
So I would consider. I don't say I would consider myself. I know I'm a spiritual warrior. And,
Yes.
so for me, joy comes from not the war, not the battlefield, but comes from the progress. So for me, my joy will come from knowing that the work I put in, all my scars and the battle scars and everything I've been through affected someone else positive from my original culture, that
And
it
can
may
I
spark someone.
can
That's
I
where the joy comes from for me, is the progress.
Yeah, and I
of the people.
will respectfully tell you this. That's a rough road because
Really, bro.
and let me tell you why. And it hasn't fared well for brothers, sisters, freedom fighters, warriors prior, because your joy is dependent upon someone else's response, action, and understanding. You don't own it. You're outsourcing your joy. And personally, I think that has been a great pitfall in our culture and in our community, is that we don't own our own joy. And therefore, many of us dedicate our whole lives, dedicate our work to a cause for only it to go and not much change be made, and the person doesn't get to experience the joy. We going
I
on
will.
we going on a
Yeah,
road trip, y'all.
yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. We can do that. And I completely understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but and I won't even just say as a man because women
Yeah,
go through this too. Because at the
that's
same
right.
time, the male is the woman and the woman is the male. We're both in it. We're the
Right.
same. And so I would say as someone, sometimes your calling can be bigger than yourself.
It's
So
supposed to always be, but it cannot be facilitated unless you bring your whole self. And a part of that is joy. Joy is your God spark. If you don't have
probably
your
what the
God
action is,
spark,
what brings me peace, what brings me like what is that I genuinely like.
yes.
Okay. So we can go there. I'm a reader. I read books. I've
Mm-hmm.
read several books and I also wrote a book and I'm working on other books.
And that brings you joy.
Yes, that definitely brings me joy.
Then I have a
Working out.
question for you.
Uh-oh. Where we going now?
Here's the question. How come when you said it, your energy didn't go up? Your energy went up when you was talking about sex, when you was talking about the tantric and how you did. That's when your energy started climbing. Then books, your energy ain't go nowhere. It's just flatline. That's just I'm listen, I'm not saying you gotta agree. I'm just telling you what I got.
No, it's not. No, it's not that. It's
I
not that.
seen
You
when
trying to say
you
what you
when
trying to
you
tell
was
me is
when you
what you
was
trying to
breaking
tell me.
down this whole tantric thing, you studying it, your energy was going off the Richter scale.
That's because that's knowledge that the people need and that I'm
No,
also in tune with.
I don't think so. It just doesn't work like that. I think everybody who listened to me, we all know about tantric. So it
All
can't
that
be
it's something that I'm passionate about.
right. It brings you joy. Why you not are you teaching that? Because I think that's what you need to dive into. Because your energy, when you talk about that, it's next level. It's next level. It really is. I would not lie to you. You really are passionate about. Even when you said it in chat, you was just like, "Hey, I've been celibate." Like your energy just took over the whole
Yeah,
chat.
yeah. I had to because they was coming for me like, man, what he doing? He got people in the best. And I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that. Let me hop on here and talk. Let me hop on there and see what they on with. Like they trolling me like, nah, we ain't doing that.
He said, "Y'all ain't
We're
gonna
not gonna
troll
let
him."
that slide. Like, nah, we're gonna pull up on him. We're gonna see what's up with him.
But no, I would love for us to sit down and have, this is a real conversation. I think we hit on some really good points. And I thank you for, coming on and sharing this with us. And, honestly, I still mean what I say. You got to come up out the chair and you got to and when I say being an armchair revolutionary, meaning talk about the things you really want to talk about. And I personally, from reading your energy, know it's all about that tantric. That's your whole vibe right there. Did you write a book on it?
I wouldn't say the book is just on that, but I can actually go get the book.
Yeah, go get the book for us. We gon' get to see the book. How we doing, chat? Are y'all enjoying this? Are y'all enjoying Miss J, are y'all enjoying this? Griffin? Are y'all enjoying this?
Okay,
Yes.
I'm back. So
Yes.
what they said, they're enjoying it.
Yes, they are loving this. They are absolutely loving it. Yeah.
Let me see.
Can you read mine, Ms.Blue? Read what? What you want me to read for you? Let
Okay,
me see.
so this is the book. It's not out yet.
Okay. It's called The Great Warrior.
Oh,
And
let
it
me see.
says a dream to meet
Earth.
a dream to meet Earth. I love that. Mm-hmm. I
It's not
love.
out yet.
Mm-hmm. Why not?
Because there's still some more work that I want to get done in it, some more editing, just to make sure that it's up to my
You
level of
make
quality.
sure you go back and listen to what I when you asked for the birthday read. Make sure you go back and listen to what I said. Why the book isn't out? What's
Because
the
I want to make sure that it's up to my level of quality, my standard of perfection.
well, we know that could be 20 years from now. How long you been celibate? I mean, we waiting on that. That's what we waiting on. You know, this is why people have first edition, second edition, third edition, fourth edition, fifth edition.
I'm
Why don't
actually working on the second one right now as we speak.
how you working on the second one? We ain't get the first one.
Because you got to stay consistent so that when I drop this one, I could already have something else in motion, along with my poetry book as well. That's almost done.
Listen, like I said, you need to pick one thing and you need to finish it. You need to put the book out. It's never going to meet your level of expectation. Sometimes you gotta just jump and figure that shit out on the way down. That's just life. This is what I think, and I'm not just getting on you. I'm speaking to
No,
all of us here.
I actually don't mind this.
Listen, I'm telling you, we wait so long. You gotta move fast. When you get it, put it out. Anytime you can hold a physical book up and you can show it, that book needs to go out. That's it. That book needs to go out. That book needs to go out. If there's any additions you need to make to it, you can get that in the next edition. But the book needs to go out. It
You're
needs
not
to
the
go.
first person to say that.
Well, hopefully you listen. It needs to go out because there's no reason why the book isn't out. And you're working on a second book and you have a poetry thing. You have all of these things that you're doing. I would encourage you to find joy. And I already told you where your energy of your joy is going. That's what you should have wrote a book on. You should have wrote a book on that. Because that's what you really love. That is the driving force. That is your joy. That is your joy at this point. That
It's in the
lights you
works.
up. Yeah. Meanwhile, in between time, put your book out. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting
It'll
on?
be out. It'll be out soon. I just want to I had to make a few changes to it, do a little bit more editing because I did everything myself, self-published, self-edited. So I just want to make sure that everything is.
That's great, but you can't do everything yourself. We know you over there is celibate, right? But at some point, you're going to have sex with
doing.
something.
You doing. You straight up doing. I know you over there celibate. Look, I know you ain't got nobody. I know you ain't doing this or doing that. I'm like, damn.
Well, no, I'm saying that because I know that's what brings you joy, Xavier. You need to put that book out. That book, you probably could write that book tonight and have it done before the Scorpio new moon. Say, here you go, Ms.Blue. Send me an address so I can send. That book you probably could write in 24 hours because that's how much think about this. That is the foundation of your new life. It really is. It is what you based everything off of. It's the foundation. And so that's where a lot of your joy is. And I say that in a very, that's something to be very proud of, to say that you made this turnaround in your life where most people, they can't do it or they haven't seen it done. You understand? It's kind of like the first time somebody broke the 100-meter record. Once we see one person do something, by human nature, we now know it's possible. And the longer you sit on everything you've done and you don't put that work out there, then you're an armchair revolutionary. So put the work out, because that pushes your work forward. It pushes you forward, and you'll have a space to go. But I would encourage you to find joy. I know you're a warrior. I know you here for the people, and we need people. We need brothers like you to be here for the people. It's honorable, but you didn't come back to be a sacrificial lamb. And when you bring joy into the equation, then you're able to take things to levels and heights that you can't get to with just your mind. Because the mind has a limit. And the mind can't get you into some of these higher spaces. And I'm talking about frequency levels, understanding levels, even how you're understanding your tantric and understanding the work you're doing, understanding the things you're doing in the community. It will take you out of your mind and it will free you. And you will understand that this work, even though you're filtering your joy to the people, but it is not just for the people. But that's just my take. I mean, what do I know?
No, I completely understand where you're coming from. I wouldn't say that wrong.
Yeah. It's okay if you don't agree. I mean, it's cool. I've been here long enough. I didn't seen it go full circle for a lot of people. But I'm telling you, if you focus on that joy a little bit more, because that's not something you can outsource. It has to come from you. Because the moment the world, the people turn its back, we've seen it with Malcolm. We've seen it throughout history. I don't even have to tell you. You studied enough. You know that. And that's what happens. And I think that that's a big mistake our people make. I do this work because I love it. Do I love it that it's helping thousands upon thousands of people? Yes. But I am doing it for the joy I get, not from what I get from them. Because that mentality leads to, or can lead to, vampire energy. Because now I got to feed off of you to find my joy. I don't need that. You know how people say you can get high, don't get high on your own supply? That is really the street language for the spiritual understanding of you can't get high off of your own supply. You're supposed to have your own high, not, that kind of high, but you're supposed to have your own joy. And if you don't allow yourself to do that, it can put you into compromising positions. And I'm not just talking intimacy. I'm talking about places and connections that are not in alignment for you, but you won't know that until you realize you've come face to face with it. And at that point, it's too late. And we've seen that with Nipsey Hussle. We've seen that so much in our community, women and men. Everybody got those stories. That's why it's important that the joy, the love, the self-love, which is what I teach, it has to come from you. Because joy is really that sense that lights you up. And once you have that kind of joy, you can filter it into a million different projects, because it's not dependent on how someone responds, how someone acts, how they receive it, if they're open to receive it or not. It's independent. You become a sovereign being because you're not looking for things outside of you to filter joy into, to get it back. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense. I completely understand
I mean, if it doesn't, it's okay. I'm just sharing with you because I love what you're doing. I think it's profound. And I think your joy is with all of that tantric stuff. I mean, hey.
Well, I would say there's no my joy is in higher knowledge, regardless, not just necessarily tantra. That's just not it. But it's in higher knowledge, it's in studying and reading and just learning new things. Just continuously growing. That's what the joy is. It's growth and self mastery. I wouldn't just say it's in tantra. It's bigger than just tantra.
Yeah, I think it's bigger than tantric, but I'm just telling you when it comes to what is making you, that's your overall fulfillment. But what makes your energy goes up is when you talk about that tantric. Knowledge can only take you so far. But when you get into something that brings you joy, you go way beyond that.
When you find out what you love to do, you do it.
That's right. That's right.
You do it if you're getting paid for it.
That's right. You do it regardless. And when you talking about that you up there. You up there. It's your way in there. Is money joy? No, money is energy. Money ain't joy. Money ain't joy. No, money is not joy. No. Money is nothing but energy. It's currency. That's it. Money can't hold anything. Somebody in chat put, is money joy? No, money is not joy.
Not at all.
Not at all. No. We
Nothing
ain't.
external.
No. Nothing external is. Not even people.
Definitely not people.
Right. Not even people. So I love this. Well, you have to keep in touch. So you could come back and we can do an official show. Who knows? Maybe when you get the book ready to launch, you can come back and we can chop it up and you could tell us about the book because I want to hear more about your story. You have a very transformative story.
And maybe I'll learn more about your story as well and get some more knowledge and wisdom from
you. Yeah, well, likewise, because I certainly learned a lot from you tonight.
Yeah, after all the coming for me y'all done did tonight. Playing with me on this internet. But no, this was actually fun though. I'm glad I came on. Glad I got the chance to interact with the people.
Yes.
Had fun joking with you, letting you call me out.
I know. And thank you. Thank you. And I've learned a lot from you too. And you know, your dedication and discipline and self-love, because it takes a lot of self-love when you can honestly take a look at yourself and see you're headed down the wrong road and allow that calling to take you somewhere else you've never been. And you did that. And if you didn't, you may have not even been here, you know, because we know a lot of people who are no longer here.
I can't hear you. Your phone going. It's going in and out. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah. It looks like you froze, though. It could be on my end because the chat is going wild. Okay, they back.
I didn't hear you. The phone was going in and out.
Okay, yeah, the chat's going wild.
What they saying? Let me check.
No, they are loving it. They're loving it. They are loving it. As the door to... Somebody talking about we haven't seen much but the door to the basement. Are y'all trying to look in Xavier's house? No, what is y'all doing that?
Not the basement.
They talking about we just seen a door. What do y'all want to see? Listen, they out of control, but no, I'm telling you, your work, I've learned so much from you tonight, your dedication, your commitment to yourself. That's self-love, to be able to take another destiny and cut it off and immediately follow it. And then to end up here, you understand where you are doing the work you're doing. Yeah. I know we'll hear from you. We'll hear a lot more from you. We'll be able to say you came through here too. So there you
Like I
go.
came through here first.
That's
Well,
right. Well, you came through here and
like
we
I'm
had a
going up
good.
on Ms.Blue first. So
That's
you know
right.
when it's that
Yep.
time, I'm gonna have to double back and we're gonna have to replay this.
Yes, you're going to have to do that and have to come through when you get your book. We would love to have you come back and we could do like a real interview, and let
You
you
still
kind of.
there?
Yes, it froze again. Yeah,
Okay.
it keeps freezing. It keeps freezing. I don't know what they over there doing.
Nah. But yeah, I would say, you know what? So when I'm up there on those different platforms again, we'll come back and be like, you know what? I was here first. This is where it started at.
I love
So we're
it.
gonna
I
double
love
back
it.
and replay
Yeah,
this.
you'll have to definitely come back. Ms.Blue doing a
Um,
live reading. What is y'all over there? Keep up. Oh, okay. So they're saying sweet things now. They said, keep up the great work, Xavier. Let people know how they can connect with you on social media, how they can follow you, follow your work, follow
so
your journey.
I'm rarely on social media,
Mm-hmm.
but I am on Facebook, and my Facebook is just my name, Xavier Bell, XavierBell. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
barely on there. I barely post. I'm barely on there, but I do have a lot of stuff on there from that I
Mm-hmm.
posted from past, but I'm not really on the internet as much.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know, you're gonna have to get, you're gonna have to start coming on the internet.
Well, if they request me on the channel again, just send me an email and I'll show up.
Okay, okay. I got your email, so I definitely will do that. We need to have a whole night where you could just kind of school us, give the basic, give your version of it, because I know the way you understand your journey as tantric. Because again, tantric is, we're calling it sex, but we're really talking about energy and manipulation of energy and understanding energy. I'm sure you have a unique way of helping people to understand this and your journey. And that's what people want to hear. That's the story people want to hear. Because, I mean, we could Google tantric, but that's not going to get us into the real understanding of it. We need people like you that is living it, breathing it, that have a love and a passion for it and a joy to come tell us. Yeah, that's what we want. Somebody said, I know another Bell. I know a Bell too, a guy that used to be on the internet. But he probably would be old enough to be your daddy. If I'm not mistaken, he might be from Chicago, somewhere up that way. This was way back in the day, and he was something else.
I could only imagine. I'm looking at the chat, and
Yeah,
so they was coming for me. They definitely coming.
see, but they said you're amazing.
Man,
Yes,
that's
yes. See,
funny.
they love
Nah, but
it.
it's all love though.
Yes,
It's all love though. I definitely appreciate you for having me on, and
yes. You're
actually
welcome.
enjoyed this. I enjoyed this a lot. And I
Thank
enjoyed
you.
this a lot. And
Well, thank you.
you definitely got my email. So anytime if
Yes.
they request me, I'll come back and
All right.
yeah,
I'm gonna
I'll
be
come back.
calling you. I'm gonna be calling you. We gonna thank you, Xavier. Let me see. There you go. See, they love it. They love it. Those have to be some interesting classes and retreats. Look at Nakiba. Xavier ain't say he doing no tantric retreat.
Nah, man, we gotta have the elders to be holding retreats like that. That I got more knowledge and wisdom than I do.
Well, I don't know. I don't think age plays a role. Sometimes our journey on our lives are much older than knowledge. Yeah, I said it.
Queen of Four is actually someone who does that perfectly.
Oh, yeah, she does. She does
She
do her
does that
work. And
really
I'm a
well.
student of her. I'm one of her holistic certified practitioners. Yep. I went through that many, many years ago.
Yeah,
Yep.
she does really, really good work.
Well, we need more people to do work.
Agreed, agreed. I can honestly say though, it's a lot of brothers and sisters today that's actually putting in the work, even
Oh,
those who are not
yes.
on the internet. That's
Oh,
just
yes.
in
It
the
is a
street
lot.
doing
It is a lot, but it's not enough. It's 8 billion people on the planet. It ain't enough. So let's get to finishing them books. Let's
Let's get the
put this,
work out.
that's right. Let's get this work. Let's get this work.
Okay. Thank you,
All
Miss
right.
Blue. Thank you
Thank
for having
you.
me on.
Love and blessings to you. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you. And thank you for being such a good sport. You know, we don't take ourselves too serious over here, but we have a
Oh,
good time
no,
and we learn. And I'm sure everybody has something great to take away.
for sure. And peace, family, man. Thank y'all for having me. I definitely enjoyed y'all, and we will do this again. I'm 100% sure we'll do this again. Just request me, and Ms. Blue, you just reach out to me on
Okay.
the email.
Okay.
So,
I got it.
again, thank you for having me. You are a phenomenal woman. I appreciate all
Oh,
the work that
thank
you do in the
you.
community.
Thank you.
And
Likewise.
yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, what you stand for, because it definitely pays off. And this actually brought me some excitement and some joy tonight. So I definitely appreciate
Aw. Well, that's what we're here for. We love it. Thank you, Xavier. Peace and love.
it. Peace and love, man.
Wow, how special was that? What a beautiful night, you guys. That was really special. I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope you all really enjoyed that. That was fun. And I actually learned something. So now when I need to bring somebody on camera, I can actually do it. I can actually do it. So you guys definitely let me know. You guys definitely keep in touch. And those of you on Facebook, reach out to Mr. Xavier and have him on there. Yeah, I know. This was a cool listen. This was amazing. I hope it was fun for you guys. We have to do more of these. Yeah, I was trying not to get too much into you. You guys know that's my whole fourth thing. I get in my Connie Chung moment, and I love doing the interviews because I'm just curious. As you know, I want to know people's journeys, how they think, and have them express that. And Xavier did that. He really shared his story, which is a powerful one. I think anytime we have transformational stories like that, and we want to come on out. It's another way to shoot your shot, shoot your shot. And so this all started. We got to say thank you to Lady J, because she really kind of amped it up for us here, So thank you guys. This was so much fun. And Xavier said, yep, definitely stepped outside of my shell and did it in an amazing way. Who knew? That's right. Put that book out. That's what you guys got to do. You got to follow Xavier on Facebook and just put that book out. We need to get a hold of that book. It's going to be some good gems in there. I know it is. So this has been quite amazing. I stayed a lot longer. Let me see how long I've been up here. Oh my goodness, 3 hours. Somehow I thought I would be here for less than an hour. 3 hours, but it was well worth it, wouldn't you say? And you guys make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going in chat. And if you're new here, or if this is your first time tuning in to us live here to the channel, I would love for you to introduce yourself. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I would love to hear that as well. Xavier said book is coming. We're going to hold him to it. We're going to hold him to that one. The book is coming. Just another opportunity for all of us to, come together. I know you guys are all out there doing your work, and we're all moving through our life's ups and downs and so much. And I personally feel that we can do this work. We can love ourselves and we can still make a difference in the world and we can have fun at the same time. So with that being said, we are going to get ready to get out of here, or at least I am. I love you all so much. Oracle kisses. We're going to hear our song and we're going to get out of here. I can't wait to read your comments because I was over here cracking up. I love y'all so much. I love that we come together as a soul family, as a community. Y'all are such a powerful community. I love the way we support each other, how you all support me, and just how we support this work. Yes, if we can do it, especially on this channel, it's been here. I don't really take YouTube that serious. Not really. But I want us to push this energy out there. This is more live stream over here. I know a lot of you have come by the other channel. I'm not going to call it the new channel, but the other channel as well too. And I'm grateful for you guys. I'm thankful. I'm getting a lot of messages like, what's her name? Because I didn't even introduce myself over there. And it's a reason for that, because many of you are sitting on your dreams. You're sitting on things you want to do, and you're thinking it has to be this picture perfect box. I'm not telling you to put something out there that's not a good representation of yourself, but I also know that for those of us who are creators on the planet, we are so hard on ourselves. And sometimes that level of expectation that we're looking for is one that we're going to grow into and not become. And so sometimes we think that we're just going to go, ta-da, and we're not going to go ta-da until everything is perfect. And you don't have to be perfect. Everything doesn't have to be exactly how you want it. You can learn as you go. Many of you have been with me 15 years, 16 years, 18 years, 19 years, some of you for 20 years, and you've watched me grow and I've watched you grow. And I have put it all out there so you can see, you can hear it. And so just seeing me stumble, it's okay to stumble and fall. It's okay to not have it perfect and right and get back up, and you can keep going. And I want this to be an example to you that you don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to take the action to do it. It's a saying that I grew up with. Life is not promised to you. And even though I internalized that different in my life, I still understand the significance. Tomorrow is not promised to you. And most of us, even though we have raised our consciousness, we're not conscious enough to know when we're going to leave this plane, even though it is a soul agreement. Don't waste your life. Life is worth living. Live it. If there's something you want to put out in the world, if it's something you want to do, do it. You have more opportunities and more things available to you than our ancestors have had for eons. It is nothing but air and opportunity out there. And many of you are sitting on that next cure. You're sitting on that next solution. You're sitting on that next insight. Most of you are connected with me in my work because you want to be of service to the world. You want to kind of help move the needle forward. Well, you have to move forward. And I want you to know that it all has to start with you. And sometimes you got to take that chance. Sometimes you're not going to get that long window. In the self-love class, the new shadow work, we were just talking about the difference between grace and mercy. When you give yourself grace, you're talking about time. The rent's due on the 1st. The grace period is to the 4th. When you go past the 4th and you haven't paid the rent, now you're asking for mercy. That's why Marvin Gaye sang, "Mercy, mercy me." He was asking for more time. I personally feel his soul knows or knew with a lot of things he was going through that he needed more time to get his life together, to figure out things, to do things different. And if we look around at our world and the way it is and the way things are going, the only way it's going to change is if more of us step into our God bodies, our God light, that spark that comes from inside of us, and move on that unapologetically. Making sure that we do stay grounded in who we are, and also loving ourselves. Because most of us here are old souls. We have been here. We have done this. We have spent past lives here. And some of us remember these past lives and these different experiences we've had. And so I don't need to teach you how to love people, how to be of service, how to be kind to people. That comes naturally for you. The person we have to work on while we're here is ourselves. We got to learn how to include ourselves in the equation. Many of us are right at the edge of our greatness and we're afraid to take the leap, possibly because in a past life we got here and either we got unalived or something happened, we took sick, we got ill, or something else came up and we sacrificed what we wanted for something else, or we never made it to that point. So that fear that may make you think that you're holding yourself back, question whether or not that is that coming from your mind, which I'm going to tell you it is. It's a mind-made emotion. It's not real. You need to move yourself forward. And so think about it, because we have this beautiful energy coming up towards the middle of this month. And it's an opportunity, as we would say, when it comes to the spiritual world, it's an opportunity to grow in your soul age. And whatever you're putting out during this particular time, whatever intentions you're moving forward, is going to get an extra boost. You'll be able to ride that wave and hold on to it a little tighter. So don't waste your life. And keep loving yourself. Yeah, keep loving yourself. Keep loving yourself and keep having fun, you know? Keep having fun at the same time. At the same time. So I'm going to get out of here because you guys know if we don't, we'll be here another hour later. And I'll still be saying that, yeah, we getting ready to leave. But we finna leave for real. We done had a great time. We done had a key. Xavier done came on camera. We did something we haven't done. And so I'm so glad that I was able to figure that out, right? And so this is the season we're in. Figure it out. Whatever is stopping you, whatever is holding you back, figure it out. Launch and figure that shit out later. Just put it out there. And I'm not just talking about work. I'm talking about your habits, behaviors, things you want to change. Launch, do it. Launch into it. Whatever that is. Stop letting your past hold you back. It's called your past for a reason. Don't keep digging up dead bones. Yeah, I said it. Stop digging up dead bones. Write yourself a new story. Make that your first launch. If you're still identifying yourself with your pain, your trauma, your hurt, write a new story. And if you need help It's nothing wrong with needing help and reaching out and getting the help that you need. Do not suffer in silence. And be open to all help. As a healer, I don't care how you heal, as long as you heal. Don't care if you go traditional. Don't care if you do it through nutrition. Don't care if you do it through the Western medicine. I don't care how you heal. Just heal. How about that? How about we don't need to worry about none of that? How about heal? Sometimes we get so fixated on one way. Remember, you are God incarnated on the planet. Everything that you touch can be alchemized and used for your greatest and your highest good. And you will know when it is right for you. And you will also know when you are your own worst enemy. You can make you bone broth. If that works for you, do it. I'm talking about when you're doing bone broth and it doesn't work. Don't keep drinking something that doesn't work. You got to get unstuck, expand your consciousness, and figure out another way. Can't get stuck and say, I'm only going to do it this way. If it's working, great. If it's not, find another way. That's when you have to get out of your mind, because the mind is limited. When you are in your higher self, it's endless possibilities, but the mind is limited. Limited. And that's what's keeping us stuck. Sometimes we put blinders on and we only want things to happen this way. And we have so much contrast between good and bad. And when you expand your consciousness, you will rise above good and bad. That part. So I love you all. We done did readings for the babies. We done had birth announcements, readings for the babies. What else did we do? Xavier came on. We done got a mini class in Tantric and not just Tantric, about following your calling. We done had a lot of laughs, a lot of kikis, birthday celebrations, welcoming new people in, challenges. We didn't work with a little bit of technology. We didn't did a lot. We didn't did a lot right here. We did a lot right here in this show. I'm going to go because I still got work to do. But I love you all so much, and I look forward to hearing you in the comment section. We're going to listen to something on our way out here. I feel like we need to vibe to something. I don't know what I need to hear. Did we play this already?
Tapped in, tuned in, turned all the way on. This ain't just a vibe, it's a freak scene bomb. Ms.Blue in the building, oracle flow, cracking codes of the cosmos. Now you already know. Yeah. Ride the wave, feel the light. It's frequency love tonight. Ms.Blue gon' take you higher, burning truth with sacred fire. This is soul talk, rebirth from the womb. Say it with me, I can alter my course at any time. Yeah. Tap in, turn on. Yo, your higher self already logged in.
All right. I don't know what y'all are waiting on. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and love. Ciao.